Yo.
Here,
Yeah.
the vibes, good peoples of Zy panel.
We sleepy.
Y'all alive?
Mm-mm.
I'm still
Barely.
alive. I'm still alive.
Burley.
All alive is crazy.
It hurt this morning.
show,
Um.
show me where it hurt.
Watch you
Everywhere.
starting. Yeah,
Don't
I,
start.
crazy.
I still got 7 hours, but bruh, I need a
You got
nap.
7 hours? I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I got I don't know how many hours because I kept fucking going to sleep and waking up. I would wake up, send a text, go to sleep. Wake up, send a text, go to sleep.
Oh no.
Like, bro, I was fucked up.
I don't know what time I fell asleep. What time I fell asleep, y'all?
Hey guys.
Hey, for real.
Definitely had to mute you and so
Okay,
we
calm
wouldn't catch
down.
you
Not too
snoring.
much. I don't snore.
Damn.
I don't snore. First of all, I make
Those
sleep
are
princess
sweet
sounds.
angelic melodies. That's what that
Exactly.
is. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's what we
Mhm.
It
heard
was
last night.
something.
Damn.
You answered me back in your sleep or something. I was like, Jazz, and it lit up. And I was like, I can't hear her. They was like,
You gotta
nah, she
look. Don't talk to me in my sleep. I don't make
they was
those
like, nah,
noises.
she not here. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't make those noises.
Why y'all put me right here?
I ain't
She
say
was
bye,
talking about
kiss my
her.
ass or nothing. I definitely Discord and went and got in the bed.
You definitely was out. You didn't say a single word.
He definitely out like I'm gonna leave him here, but I'm gonna go.
Right.
Like,
I'm here in spirit, but I'm out of here. Fuck y'all talking about.
Rubbing my feet together.
I'm gonna be doing that right after this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Where do we even
welcome,
start?
welcome again, Chad.
Yeah.
Right.
12 hours later. Welcome back.
Welcome
Nah, I ain't
back.
seen them in a week because whoever I was
Welcome
last night, I'm not him.
back.
Trent is back.
Hey, listen. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like you was fighting your sleep last night, like how when we were kids.
Drinking water.
Nah, man, I definitely was, bro.
I don't
But
know.
then, like, once we got to chilling and just vibing to music and shit, like, I woke the fuck up.
Oh yeah. After, yeah, I wasn't even sleepy last
Yeah,
night.
them drinks and
Because
shit
that
wore off.
final game, I was like, I gotta go to bed.
Motherfucker said,
It's
nah,
2
my
o'clock
eyes
and I
getting
was like,
heavy.
I'm tired.
They wasn't even getting heavy at that point. They was just burning.
Yeah.
Man, hey, nah, for real. I had to close my eyes to let the lubrication hit them hoes again because my shit was just
Start
done.
blinking, like,
You gotta rest your eyes.
Listen,
You gotta rest your eyes like you 60 years old.
look,
Not
close
you
my eyes
spitting
and
on
put
the
my
eyes to
head
get it
on.
wet. That's crazy. That's not cool at all. Don't say that again.
That's crazy. Hey, you said the shit.
We throwing it back. We're going back.
Y'all throwing it back.
yeah.
We talk about the 90s, going back to the 90s, how things used to be all the time. So might as well talk about it with you guys.
Mm-hmm. Where my 80s babies at?
Hey.
Hey.
80s.
80s.
Throw it in the chat.
80s babies.
Rep your year.
Wasn't them the
I
crack
don't
babies?
want
Your decade.
put you in the middle. You said what?
That's crazy.
Where?
We 6 minutes in. Wasn't them the crack babies?
No.
Babies, man. I
was born in 91, still came out of crack, baby.
That's crazy.
Huh?
Holla.
Oh wow.
Now put heavy in the middle.
Oh, shit.
70s.
70s. God damn.
70s.
Okay.
What
Damn.
the fuck?
Chill,
Hey,
Kevin
what's
Hart.
up, Shirley?
Damn, right.
Chill, Kevin Hart.
Oh, shit, man.
90s. Y'all young, bro.
That's what I'm talking
They
about.
for real
like,
babies. Oh, y'all
Hey,
for real babies.
young, but I'm seasoned. You hear me?
No, we don't. Listen, we not. I ain't hearing shit y'all
I thought
talking
because he
about.
deep in his voice, he sound older.
Right?
Hey.
Okay, Mr. Charles. Don't blame Mr.
Mr.
Charlie.
Charlie. Where them
Mr.
titties
Charlie
at?
is just a man.
Not where the titties at.
It's not a titty in
Yo,
sight
that's
today.
crazy.
My
Not
soul
a
Not a
titty
single
in
one.
picture.
Not a single one.
I don't even
Y'all
know what you're
good.
talking about. I don't
Y'all
even
I
know
got
what
my
you guys are
titties
talking
put
about.
up. Shit, ain't nobody titties.
If Trent ain't showing titties, nobody is. You
That's
hear
wild.
me?
Y'all want to see titties? Y'all gonna have to head up.
That's
Nah, man.
wow.
Become a supporter.
Hey, y'all, where y'all
That's
want to go
it.
for the
Become a
titties?
supporter.
Become a supporter is great.
Y'all can hit me up on the hub. Hit me up
On
on
my
OnlyFans.
At least see what y'all disappointed, Steve.
Hey, I cut my videos up to only
Hey.
show that.
Hey, Heavy, I just gotta say one thing, bro. If you got a
Snapchat
hub
Premium.
account, your name cannot be Heavy Rider. Don't do that.
Oh
shit.
no, hell no! That's the
They
only
gon-
place
hey.
you won't find me is Heavy Rider, motherfucker.
Hey, Trent, they gonna default him to the wrong category, ain't they?
Nah, for
God
real.
damn.
You can check
You
me
gotta
on the hub at Heavy Hitter. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, you gotta rebrand that.
Snapchat Premium, Heavy Hitter. Fuck you talking about? Nigga? You know. Stop playing.
You gonna be in a category you don't want to be in.
Nah, boy, I ain't trying to get defaulted to that motherfucking no lube category. Fuck out of here.
Oh,
Right.
no. Oh.
No Vaseline, yeah, that nigga. Fuck
That's
out
a
of here.
thing.
Them Tamagotchis.
Listen,
Yeah, I like.
this a
Listen, I thought we
different
was leaving.
episode.
Nintendo 64. Who had one? Kayla, what's up?
The
We
sun
left
is
that.
still out
I
here.
thought-
What is going
I thought we left
on?
that last night. I
Mine.
thought we
Yeah,
left
I
that-
was literally about to say the
trying leave
same
it
thing.
there.
we left that in the last
He
night.
said
Last
I shot
night.
him out.
Can I not be here? Put me somewhere
Look, Shorty
else.
said she ain't gonna sign up for that episode.
I don't
They
even
still
work
gonna put her
there.
ass on it.
I'm going to sign off right now.
Nintendo 64.
That better, Jazz?
Kayla, what's up, babe?
Sega.
That's crazy.
Bruh, I want to play Sonic right now.
Bop. Listen,
Let's
Long
go
night.
to back, mommy.
long night.
Oh.
Very long night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know
My
what? I
Shout out
will
to
say
anybody
though,
who got some last night, and the
Considering
podcast
last
inspired
night-
that. I appreciate that.
I'm
Yeah.
king of the hill from last night because I think I was the last man standing.
Cap.
Oh, that's legit. Y'all dipped out on me.
Like you want a cookie or something?
Wait, in Discord
Hey,
or?
when we
I want a
dipped out,
cookie. Is
Want some
when we
crazy.
dipped
We're
out
not
and
handing
left
out
you,
rewards
bro.
because you can stay awake.
When I left out there,
Congratulations.
it was heavy in somebody
Nah,
else.
man. No, I was chilling
I ain't
last
even
night though.
see straight.
I was still up even after I had got out of Discord, so I was chilling, man. You know, I
Me
had to.
too. I watched Dinner Thieves and then turned around and put something on to try to fall asleep too. You know, Dinner Thieves already 2 hours.
Yeah. Nah, you.
Then I was trying to throw on something boring like the Lord of the Rings or something.
Nah, I threw on Top
No.
Gun, the first Top Gun at that, so I knew I was going to
Ooh.
sleep.
80,
Top Gun.
86,
Exactly.
85. What is
I'm
Wow,
that?
trying
What
to
is
research
that?
for the
As soon
day.
as that shit
That's
came
crazy.
You know
Damn.
I sent a
You might as
text
well just grab the
at
melatonin.
The melatonin.
2:18 and I was asleep 5 minutes later, so I was out. I said
Yeah,
good night,
I
y'all.
passed out.
Covers was up and I was gone.
Hey,
I wasn't far behind.
Do
That was
anybody
our
else
5
think?
o'clock.
Do anybody else think that's not fair? That it was 2. We didn't even finish the stream to 3 our time.
Exactly. I was like, what?
And she talking about going to sleep at 2.
At
something?
2.
What a luxury.
Come to Cali.
Nah.
Come to Cali.
Nah,
I'm straight.
I'm good.
We good.
Been there.
Get somebody else to do it.
Y'all some haters.
I don't like y'all today.
Old school.
Don't nobody want to
Talking
come
about
visit
back
me.
in the day. Back in the day.
What
Should've
the fuck
played
am I
that.
Which I'm
listening to
listening
right
to
now?
some Lauryn Hill right now.
Yeah.
Well.
What do y'all
See if
miss
y'all
most
can guess
about
what
back in the
song
day?
I'm listening to.
I'm about to put this fucking tiller back on the whole time.
Everything was so simple.
No.
It was so I didn't have to worry about bills, work.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I couldn't wait to grow up, and now I regret that statement.
I don't know
Mhm.
why I ever
100.
said that shit. That was the dumbest shit I ever said in my fucking life. Was I
Man,
can't
It's
Dumbest
wait.
all a
thing
lie. It was
ever.
all a lie.
I can't
We
wait to
switched
be
places
grown.
today, fam.
I'm
Dumbest
looking back. I'm
thing
like, who
ever.
said that? Who
Right.
said that?
No, the
I-
crazy
Worst
part now
decision.
is our kids is they taking their time. We wishing for them to go on and get grown.
They already
taking theirs.
grown.
Nah.
That's the thing. There is that they're already grown. They got
They
access
smart.
to
Yeah,
everything that we
but-
didn't have.
Yeah, but they smart because they know, hey, I'm
They
a
smart.
rush it. This is when it's cool to be broke.
Mhm.
Cool to be
Y'all
broke.
broke
is
little
wild,
best
bro.
friends.
My little broke
cherish
best
when it's
friends.
cool
I
to
call
be-
them
yeah.
that all the time. My little broke best friends be wanting everything. Yesterday for dinner they had, a seafood boil. Ate a whole box
crazy.
of crab legs.
Man. Hey,
Speaking of what these
Damn.
kids be eating though, right? Like
listen, that's
we
our
used
fault
to be
too.
excited to go to fucking McDonald's, bro. These kids be out here asking for sushi and shit.
I ain't have McDonald's
Hey.
money.
That's my
That's our
youngest.
That's
That's
our
my
fault.
youngest go-to sushi always.
Mhm.
Like
My son
Yo,
eats
listen.
sushi. I'll be like, "What you want for dinner?" A seafood boil. He's 5.
Mhm.
I hadn't had one yet.
hey,
That's
when I was
crazy.
growing up,
I'm
I
not
didn't
a
even think
seafood
about
person,
asking
so
for no
for him
shrimps
to
and
ask,
shit.
I was like, "Where we get that
Mm-mm.
from?" Like I'm asking him, like, "Where you ate one of them at?" So I can know
Listen,
where it came
man, my kids out here eating sushi. They like fucking hibachi, hot pot.
Mhm.
Like, man, this shit
But
is crazy,
but
bro.
it's our fault. Like I'm not
It is.
eating McDonald's. I'm not eating that shit. So I'm not
Nah, that's
taking
valid.
my kids
I'm
there.
definitely not eating
Right.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
When I ask them, yo, what y'all want to get to eat? Like, we can eat anything. And they be like, McDonald's. I'll be like, the fuck wrong with y'all?
Oh,
Right.
everything. You don't even let them pick it. You be like, hey, I said anything.
Right, yeah, you know,
You
I
can
say
get that any
whatever,
day.
you know.
I said anything.
I had to take
Look,
them to
they even-
Ramen Kobo. You know what I'm saying? When y'all get out here, we're going to go to Ramen Kobo. Y'all got to get y'all some authentic ramen made from the, you know what I'm saying, man's himself in the kitchen, actually tossing noodles in that motherfucker.
Okay.
Mm.
My kids even got steak preferences. My son likes his medium rare.
Okay, that's
Wow.
what I'm
Eat
talking
it.
about.
My
Right
kids know how to
there.
eat it
He know
too.
how
My
to
daughter
eat his
likes
steak,
his
that's all.
medium.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
And you probably
That's
still eating your shit like leather.
Yes, I
Who?
am. I will
Well
be forever.
done.
Yeah, she rather just buy beef jerky.
Yeah,
Well done with A1 steak
I will
sauce,
chew
probably.
forever.
That shit crazy.
I don't know. I
Wow.
don't add A1.
I
no.
told him, hey, if we go out on a date and you order a well done steak, we must be going Dutch.
Man,
I ain't
I'm not
wasting my
paying for that
money on
shit.
no well done steak.
Well
Don't even
done, me,
order a
please.
steak
Thank
if you're
you.
gonna get it well done. Don't even
I'm
order
getting it-
one. Get
Why?
you some
Nah.
ribs or a
You might as well order
cheeseburger
chicken.
or something.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, just
we
get a
could
chicken.
we could have
Yeah,
stopped at the
chicken.
Quick Trip and grabbed some jerky.
I don't want to see no pink.
That's
Okay.
not. That's
That
how
was a waste of a steak.
you don't
No,
eat
I
a
don't want
steak
to
well
put them
done.
out. They talking about that steak juice. Okay, you see some chicken blood. It ain't chicken juice. You gonna
Right.
put that back on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't the same.
Not the
Ain't the
same.
same.
Fine.
Yes, it is.
That's different.
I tell you what, you
A
order that
medium
steak
ain't giving you
medium,
no salmonella.
If it's still mooing, I ain't chewing.
How is
so.
steak blood juice?
order it
It's
medium,
not-
and then when
it's
it
not
come out, by the
blood.
time it gets to you, it should have been heated up to the point where it's barely any pink in that motherfucker.
Mm-mm. They make my stomach hurt just thinking about it.
It better be
That's
the smallest line of pink. It better be burgundy.
No, when I
Burgundy,
cut,
what
when I
the
cut
fuck?
mine, I want that motherfucker
It
to
better
say
have been
ouch.
about the same.
That motherfucker low
Watch
key
that knife
out.
now.
Just put that
Hey,
bitch on the
hey,
grill
hey.
for 2 seconds and flip it, and then bring it to
What
me.
you doing
I
back
don't even do raw
there?
fish on my sushi. I want the cooked fish sushi. I don't play that raw.
Wait,
shit.
hold on. So you don't eat like nigiri?
Nothing to know.
Bro, I hate Kiki.
I swear, bro. No,
I do
for
the
real though,
seared
man.
salmon.
Nigiri be
Seared mean it was
fire.
on some fire.
Mhm.
Seared something.
No, I'm
Okay,
with you on that.
so
I'm
all
not
right,
eating
so
raw fish.
we gotta go to the
either.
ramen spot, and we gotta go to the fucking all you can eat sushi spot, so we
No.
can put y'all up on
Might
game.
as well not if it ain't a whole
Exactly.
cook
It'd be a
section.
waste of money. All you can eat is
I mean,
a waste
that's
of money on me.
It's really not. When you think about the fact that how much sushi costs, all you can eat is not a waste of money,
I
right?
used to visit all you can eat. Then COVID
You gonna
happened.
spend
I just can't bring
$26,
myself
right?
to it.
$26. You buy 2 rolls, that's
I'm not-
$28. So
But I'm gonna get. You know
My
what?
brother.
Okay.
yeah, it makes sense, right? You can't even fight
No.
that one.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm tired.
That's good. I'm glad you're tired. Say that, man.
You gave
Shit.
up.
If you only
So
eat
glad
one
you're
plate,
tired.
yes.
Amazing.
Speaking
You
of
can only eat one
speaking
plate
of
and be mad.
McDonald's in the 90s, do y'all remember when they had them 29-cent cheeseburgers and them 30. I mean,
Mhm.
29-cent hamburgers and them 39-cent cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You
remember
go
the
to
That's
that
last
probably
time.
like
motherfucker
first
with
grade, man.
$5 and
I don't remember
feed
that.
the hood.
I
I
don't
do.
because I
We
wasn't
didn't really
paying for
get
it.
we didn't really get McDonald's. It was like that luxury for us. My mom always cooked
Yeah.
dinner for us. So
Say that, Faye.
I
Oh.
My
remember
mama
when
used to drive past that motherfucker on purpose.
And I
Mom,
would.
can we have McDonald's? No, I'm gonna cook at home.
listen, they floor that motherfucker when you
I
as
don't
soon as
want
they
it.
see that motherfucker, they see it before you seen it. They already hitting 100 miles an hour.
Hey, them golden arches be bright than a motherfucker.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
My cousins
Eyes
used to want to come
wide.
to our house because my mom was cooking. They were tired of getting to McDonald's, so they wanted to come to our
Damn.
house. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
But do
They
y'all
had
remember when
McDonald's money.
McDonald's actually did like a kid place though? Like they even
Yeah.
had the cartoon
Mhm.
seats.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
seats
The
look like
play
a
place.
fries or the hamburglar, the little purple guy. Like
Yep.
now they done turned that shit into a cafe. Like
Nah, it's
what?
legit a fucking cafe for
They
real.
I
trying to
know
make it
Philly better stop
fancy.
acting like he's 21.
That
I
they
know
made
damn
that
well
shit
he
like
ain't
a
21.
prison.
With his lying
I
ass in
remember
the
seeing
chat.
McDonald's change from like
Who
colorful
chat
McDonald's.
Philly in lying like a motherfucker?
Like what?
Used to have a slide and all that shit.
The slide, the ball pit,
Little playhouse and
Mhm.
shit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Now
remember
you.
that.
Now I would
Man,
never.
speaking of playhouse, remember when Chuck E. Cheese actually had the little
Ball
little
pit.
playhouse shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
They took
The
that shit
foam
out
pit.
like, man.
Because
think
they
my-
need to. It's a germ infestation.
It's definitely germ.
Man,
infestation.
don't nobody
Oh,
care
yeah,
about
nah.
germs back in the 90s. They boosted
Nah,
our
Yeah.
immune
That's
system.
because
Nah.
they
We
ain't never
didn't,
been
Right.
we didn't know
Like
any
in
If
the
you
better.
ain't get
country eating
exposed
dirt.
to shit, you wasn't gonna be healthy for
We
shit,
didn't know
right?
any better.
How
Now
did your
I
body
know
know what
about
to
it.
fight if it didn't experience shit? Let's be real.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But then why
I'll
are
wait.
you always sick with your baby ass immune system?
I'm not always sick. What are you talking about?
Damn.
God damn.
That's crazy.
Wait, she
That's why
said
you
we got
can't. That's why you
McDonald's at
can't be
home.
shit with your friends because they always want to talk about the shit you
Man.
talk about behind the closed door.
You hear me? That's why you can't share shit. You gotta keep it on the tuck.
Staff was everywhere. Wait, my mama never said we got McDonald's at home. You got McDonald's money?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. I got your
Mhm.
McDonald's at the house. It'd be
Mhm,
hamburger helper and ranch fried beans and cornbread.
That's why I
Damn.
asked, but you can't afford to be
McDonald's ain't-
picky.
Hamburger
McDonald's
No, my
helper
ain't
got
mom
us
used
serving
in
to
none of
a
make.
this.
chokehold.
My
didn't
mom
it?
used to make us hamburgers, but we wouldn't get hamburger buns. It would be like on regular sliced
Regular
bread.
sliced bread.
And
I
then
would do
it
that
be
right
soggy
now.
in the
So
middle.
good. It was
I'll
so
do that
good.
right
though.
now. You don't need.
It be soggy in the middle.
No,
No.
I use
Like-
hamburger buns now,
Yeah,
but
got to.
So like my son, he
I've
like
never
if we go out.
been to light bread.
I'm
buy
grown
buns.
now. I'm
And the
grown
last
now.
year, I've been only getting like brioche bread.
Oh,
I
yeah,
might
oh,
as
yeah,
well.
you out here $4 a fucking 6 buns.
I might as well. Look, if I gotta eat at home, I might as well.
No, I feel you though, for real.
I'm
Listen,
passing
but
by the restaurants like, hell no, I got brioche bread at home.
that's
Mhm.
crazy. So, like my son, if we go out, he won't eat like a loaded burger, right? So no lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, none of that shit, right? He want his burger plain, no cheese.
Damn.
But if I cook him a burger, he want everything on that bitch. That motherfucker gotta have pickles, tomatoes, grilled onions. You know what I'm saying? Like he want his burger hooked the fuck up. But I'm like, you won't eat that shit if we go out though. Like you
It
be like,
tastes
no, I want no
better at
cheese.
home.
He said he finna be the next heavy rider, man. Fuck you, me.
Fucking next.
Your double
Nah.
standard ass.
Hey,
You
his
can do
little
it. I
ass
can do
man.
it too.
His little ass been cutting too lately, boy. He done, you know what I'm saying?
That's how my son is. When he get like pizza, he be like green peppers, mushrooms. I don't even eat mushrooms.
Damn.
I will split the pizza. I'll be like, can I get half of that? And mine's will have chicken on it or something. And he's got all the other toppings. And I'm like, no, that's his side. All the veggies is his side. This chicken right here is mine.
That's
I was
crazy.
worried about that. It's a lot of stuff that I don't eat. So like whenever I do have kids, like who's gonna introduce this stuff to my kids? Because I'm not eating it.
I introduced him to stuff.
Yeah,
I
I was gonna
I
say
still
that.
he
did.
could do it. Yeah.
Like
I
I
don't
would
eat
give
nothing
them
I can't
avocado. I would give them avocados and stuff, and I don't fuck with avocados at all. It's a texture thing for
Oh, I
me.
love
A lot of the issues I have with food is like texture,
Mhm.
but I would still give it
Peas.
to them.
I don't
I
like
I don't
love
eat
that.
nothing I
They
can't
did.
spell, and my mouth ain't shy of a fork yet.
It's a lot of food I
Be
introduced to
champ,
Sonny that I
man.
started eating. So
Mhm.
yeah,
You know,
gotta introduce it. But you couldn't be picky back in the day. Like I don't remember ever
Oh my
like
god, we
I
could
don't
not leave
remember
that
ever
table.
really having big choices, or even like nowadays, moms will have like all the kids got different dinners. Like, oh, he
Yeah,
don't eat
no.
that, so I give you that. She don't eat that, so I give you that. So you finna eat that Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes.
Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Eat what you
I
got.
got
But
a
eat
whole
the shepherd's
video of my
pie.
son
Like,
telling me what he wasn't gonna eat one day when
what
I
happened
cooked.
to shepherd's pie? Y'all made shepherd's pie.
Oh, I will go make that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all eat shepherd's pie, no boy.
Hell no.
I would eat shepherd's pie, but not Popeyes. I refused to eat it, and my dad would not let me leave that table.
Pot pies?
Yeah.
Fucking weak.
Man,
I'm
Popeyes
not a fan of
delicious.
it.
I don't
Horrible.
know
Oh.
what you
I like
missing.
I like a good homemade pot pie, but not
Yes, with
not
the
store
rotisserie
bought.
chicken.
But I don't like soup.
Come
So to
on.
me, it was just soup in the bread.
Man,
Like,
Popeyes go hard.
Yeah, I
I get
love me
past
a
the
good
crust.
soup,
It's
I
soup.
could eat one right now.
Nah, I
Yeah.
ain't
I
know what it
love
is.
me a good soup, a good clam chowder, or
Oh my God, no.
I was
damn,
pick-
I don't
you
know
a
about
chicken
that
noodle
one.
soup.
I can't do
You feel
seafood.
me?
Nah,
I don't know
can.
about
So you
that.
Hey,
telling me
if
you're not
they
good at England clam
no,
chowder?
No.
no,
I don't
if
know
they
about
stop
that.
serving
I'm
soup
wrong with
everywhere in
y'all,
the world, I'll be alright.
I do something
I
like
ain't
a
Crazy, bro.
I ain't gonna miss
a
it.
Tuscan spinach, something creamy, saucy. But if it's not, it's just regular ass soup. Like sick or not, y'all, I'll pass. What?
That's wild.
I didn't used to like spinach when I was younger because my mom used to make me eat it, and I would like drown it in vinegar to eat it. But now I like spinach.
Vinegar on
I
spinach.
like it.
Drown it in vinegar.
I figured out a lot. I didn't like a lot of
Like
vegetables growing up.
cooked, like cooked to death.
Yeah,
Spinach.
mushy. It's all
Yeah.
mushy. Yeah,
Oh, hell
that's what
no.
I figured out when I started really liking vegetables when I was an adult. Is I don't like it overcooked. They
Yep.
overcook that shit. Some of that
Facts.
shit still need to have a snap to that motherfucker.
Man,
Yeah.
listen.
Oh,
Even for
Whoever-
nutritional value.
Whoever told our parents that boiling green beans was the shit, they
Boiling
lied to them,
canned
all
food
right?
for 30 minutes is crazy.
Crazy as hell.
wow.
Like you can damn near puree that shit. You done cooked it so fucking long.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
one day I looked at it and was like, you know, this shit say cooked already.
Like
I
you know,
used
this
to
motherfucker
get-
say heat and serve, right?
You was
I
acting
used
like you
to
were
like
cooking, just stirring shit for 30 minutes. Like, what?
Yeah, I used to didn't like sloppy
Seasoning.
joes either, but I figured out I didn't like the can mix. But if
Yeah.
when I make it homemade, like the
That
sauce
sloppy
homemade,
Joe
I like
hit.
it.
Toast them buns. Oh my god.
Say it again.
Toast them buns. Oh my god.
Hey,
That motherfucker, I ain't catch it.
No,
I
you
had to
don't
switch my
know.
headphones real quick.
No. Sloppy Joe's is shit. I think I made it. I've made it this year, and Sonny had never had it. So see how that goes. He had sushi. He had crab boil. He had all the shit. And I was like, "You want some sloppy Joe?" He was like, "What's that?" I was like, "Cause Mama made that at least once a week on them days where we eat them." That was too long.
Hey, that sloppy joes will last at least 2 days.
Man,
real.
what?
Don't
That's
forget
why I
about the
made
90s, them leftovers. Shit, whatever. You was eating that shit
Man.
tomorrow.
But wait though, you never knew what bowl it was in if you didn't put it up yourself.
No, you right, because
You
you
got
open up that country
Yeah.
crock too.
all them
you got
country
nine
crock
country
butter in
crock
there.
tubs in that
And
motherfucker.
the
You don't know
spaghetti
what
in
the
that
fuck in these
motherfucker.
bitches. You in there, bitch. It's a surprise every time you pull one out that motherfucker.
You right.
Do y'all still do that now? Y'all use old butter dishes as Tupperware, or do y'all
No,
go
sir.
buy
I
Tupperware?
don't
No.
buy
I got
them.
Tupperware in my
I
kitchen,
don't buy
son.
them. Yeah, I
I
got
buy
Tupperware.
Tupperware,
No,
and I
You got
use
the
real
big
butter.
container. You just buy the big
Yeah.
container with all a bunch of little ones in it.
And I don't
Nice,
use
right?
Country Crock anymore. I figured out, that wasn't real butter. So
Right,
I was like, I
right.
don't even buy that anymore.
Once again, as a grown up, hey, you see this says vegetable spread?
Yeah, it's not
Right.
butter.
What is y'all doing?
Butter.
Wait,
Mama.
butter is right here. Why does it say margarine? Who is margarine? Sound
Mom,
like some
you
old
just-
name from the
you
60s.
just boil your canned green beans for 30 minutes with vegetable spread. Like,
Listen, we were
Talking about
children.
eat your
with,
vegetables.
We
What?
was children with high cholesterol, and they didn't even know it.
Y'all folks didn't go to the produce stand and get fresh vegetables.
Ain't no
Yeah.
produce
Like
stand in
everything was
California.
canned.
We
Not in
rarely
LA.
went to farmers market like that, bro. Like, I mean, we went to
If
the,
they
you
did,
know,
it was
we got
frozen.
fresh produce from like the grocery store and shit, but
frozen.
we rarely went to like the farmers market.
I mean, it's not even really a farmer's
Right.
market back home. Like I was talked to somebody about it before. You just catch somebody with a stand up selling fresh produce or fish or or something
That's-
back in the country.
They
I will
ain't,
say
they,
it's
one
a
of my
That's
luxuries.
right
they,
at the
they
light.
ain't
That
country
shit-
like that.
That's a
Trent.
luxury of the country because like I'm talking now. I was in Philly. The stand you get was a poppy stand. It was cheese stays. It was.
Yeah, I was gonna say like because one
It
of my
was a
luxuries
food
is like
cart.
You can get the elote, man.
that's
Yeah, we
crazy.
got the
Yeah,
food
like-
cart.
Yeah.
We ain't had no grocery stand. We had food.
Yeah, we would go
carts.
to the farmers
You getting a
market
hot
every
dog.
Saturday.
No, one of the
and get
luxuries
our
of like where I grew
produce
up at and
ready.
shit, and like my neighbors and shit. Somebody house burnt down and he bought the lot and turned that shit into like a garden for my neighborhood.
A community
So it was
garden.
always fresh, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So he had collards, all types of shit in that motherfucker.
Oh,
Cabbages,
My mom grew
potatoes, whatever.
collards.
good.
I
Yeah.
live next to somebody with a farm. We go out there and help work, and we got to bring some stuff home.
Yeah, and we
Right.
had
Hey, that's
apple
another thing, too, is I knew
trees,
people with
pear
farms and shit.
trees in our backyard. We had raspberry bushes back there. And then
Oh.
we also eat like honeysuckles and shit like that.
Oh, we had a
I had a-
pomegranate
Yeah.
tree
Fuck them honey.
that we had to sneak.
Mhm.
Okay,
I had a
contrast.
neighbor with like a couple different pear trees and an apple tree and shit in his yard. So like we would go to this lady that stayed like around the corner from my house and shit. We'd go to her house and play basketball because she had like a built-in, like a full-size court that she had made for her sons and shit when they was kids. So we go to her house and play. But we would pass by, you know what I'm saying, our neighbor's house with the pears and shit, and we'd, stack up a couple pears and shit on our way. You feel me? Rinse them bitches off with the water hose. We smashing out while we balling. Don't worry about shit.
We weren't
The
rinsing
pears off
nothing
the tree will fuck your stomach up.
Hey, nigga, them bitches was hitting.
They will tear
Them
your
bitches was
stomach
hit.
up.
That all depends on which one it was. Like the ones that we had, they were good, but we wasn't. You got to be careful. We had to be careful with the apples.
Yeah, no, we ain't
It
fuck
was
with
the apples were the ones that you had to be careful of.
Yeah, because you got the apples and you got crab apples, and so we ain't fuck with
That
that.
and
Definitely one for the
mustardine
pears,
trees. Mustardines fuck your stomach up too.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way because the neighbor had a
mustardine ain't right.
vineyard, and I
She
was
said
like,
it ain't right.
"Ooh, grapes!" Went over there, was fucking them grapes up.
Hell no.
Oh wait.
Like 10 of us at my great auntie house fighting over one restroom. The mustardine get you.
Remember, my uncle used to have a
Hey.
blueberry vine on his wire fence and shit. But he used to use them to make his own wine and shit too. But you go over there, pick some blueberries, rinse the motherfuckers off, popping them bitches in the summer, man.
That's crazy. I was rinsing them off.
Hell yeah, fuck you mean?
You like this?
You gotta rinse them berries off.
We wasn't
Yeah.
rinsing shit off. We was eating them
We was
right
hitting them
there.
bitches with the water hose.
Hit
You
it
know
with
what
the
I'm
water
saying?
hole.
For real.
Fucking
Used to
up,
go
we
hit
was
that
sitting
bush
right
with a
there.
bowl, get a bowl full of berries, bring them back to the
Trying to tell you.
house, wash
Miss
them
drinking
off.
water
The
off the water
blackberries.
We couldn't go in and out the house, so we was just eating outside.
Nah, I ain't
That's
say
what
we
the
went in and out.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Listen, the
Once
water
it
hose
let
was
my
is
good
outside,
crazy.
it
air
was
out.
outside.
Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? You've been hooping and shit. You done pulled the
We letting
basketball
my
hoop from on
AC
side of the
out.
house. Everybody out front hooping. You pull that water hose out, and everybody got to hit that bitch 30 seconds. You better hurry up. Grandma gonna come out here tripping, motherfucker. She hear that water running.
Hey,
Are you running up my water bill?
That water was
Uh-huh.
so good.
Definitely.
only person that could come in my grandma's house was the girls to use the restroom. The
Mhm.
boys, we were stuck outside all
Oh yeah,
motherfucking
nah, you had to go
day.
hit that fence, boy. What you
Shit,
talking about?
fence, hit a bush, tree.
Tree.
Yeah,
Side
you
of
could
the
down there
house,
pee out in the
whatever.
open. You wasn't
Luxury.
going in
Nah,
the
for real.
house though, letting out
The
that good air.
luxury.
You ain't cool.
Definitely
enough.
the
Never
luxury.
inside that house.
Man.
I'm jealous.
Go inside the house if you want to.
Better not even knock on the door.
I ain't go
Until we got
outside much
called
like
in
that.
to
They
eat.
was shooting.
You'd have to be
Exactly.
bleeding to go in the house.
They were shooting over here too, but we still stayed
didn't go
outside
outside.
until like 6, 7. Once those lights came on, though, you had to go in the house.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit, we had to
I
be
ain't
in
gonna lie, I was
before
in-
the light came on. We had to
Mhm.
judge when that light was coming on. If
I
the
was
light
hard
was
headed
on,
little
late.
nigga.
See that street light starting to warm up. I gotta go.
You heard that person?
You don't like
No, I was on my
Hey.
rollerblades.
Man,
Had to
look.
get home.
we was
Rollerblades on my
scattering
bike.
like roaches.
Had to get
We
home.
crossed
My ass
town
ain't never
trying
learned how to
to-
rollerblade.
Pushing the
Oh,
hell out
it's
that bike
fun.
trying to get
It's
home.
fun.
Man, look, I still used to be out, bro. My grandma hit my pager. She needed me.
I can still
shit.
skate backwards.
No,
The grandma
Might
hit your
just be
pager is
nice.
crazy.
Stumble a
Not
little
the
bit, but
pager.
Right.
yeah.
ass.
That must be nice.
Pager. I had to be within sight or sound.
Right?
Either one.
Sight or
Shit.
sound was it.
I gotta be able to hear her. Hey, every day I'm judging how much farther I get from the hall. Yesterday, I go about 20 more feet. I'll be able to hear her.
That's crazy.
We had a porch light, and my mom was like, "If I need you, and I flick this light, and you can't see, you in trouble." Like,
that's crazy.
I gotta see a porch light.
You gotta be like this the whole time.
Again, I grew up in Philly. So this is not no country. This is not no your neighbor looking out for your ass. Your neighbor might take your ass in the house. This is not that. This is not. I'm not talking about the country. This is Philadelphia.
My mom had a whistle. If you
not a whistle,
no, not like an actual like whistle, like she would whistle with her fingers.
I don't know how them older women could do that.
Like a
but baby, they do it quick.
It was a certain whistle. Like if she does it right now, I'm going to my mom because that needs to come here.
I've only known older women be able to do that whistle. I swear that whistle be loud as shit. He said it, Phil Jackson. That's crazy. I tried to whistle like that for years. I just gave up.
Like
I can't do it.
I should
remember somebody taught me how to do that shit, bro.
Right now. Like, Mom.
Hold on, I got you. Let me turn my mic down though.
We would get in trouble with the whole neighborhood.
It was like a for free.
He had to turn it down.
Now she did runs with the shit.
Yeah,
you're right. Hey, she was different.
I can't do
the
it.
band director, goddamn.
She was Mariah Carey with the whistle.
Now she lassoing y'all ass with a whistle.
Yeah.
She had that whistle like old boy off of what's that? Guardians of the Galaxy when he be moving the little shit around.
I'm gonna screenshot this and send it to my mom right now.
Your mama learned how to slave whip a whistle.
Slave whip a whistle is
no, but it came in handy too because she didn't just do it when we were at home. Like if we went camping or whatever and we were away, all she had to do was just do that whistle. She would do it, my uncle would do it, and all the kids would just come running. We knew what that meant. So
damn,
it's actually very handy.
It was slave owners back in the day.
I'm talking about.
Hey, you might need to check into your family.
Yeah.
I know you heard that whistle.
Okay. Yes, sir. I heard it. Yes.
Mm-hmm. We had friends didn't know what it meant, but they were with us when we were camping. They saw us running. They started running too.
You was gonna get me in trouble.
Shut up.
One run, we all
better
run.
come on now.
That's the national black thing, though, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, you gotta go.
I'll ask you questions about it when we get there.
When we get to safety, you hear me?
Hard in the motherfucker.
What was we running for? Behind me.
What you seen? What you seen? What you seen? What you heard?
T. Garcia and Relax know exactly what I'm talking about.
Man, look, he's talking about his curfew was 10. By 10, I was in REM sleep.
Right?
I didn't have a curfew. My ass was just at home all the time. School, home. School, home.
My mama called me up at 10 o'clock. I was getting my ass whooped.
Man, I was sneaking trying to watch New York Undercover.
Shit, Cinemax.
Crazy.
In the hallway trying to listen. You better
was in there listening to Hookers on the Point, HBO.
Hey, Taxi Cab Confessions. I'm in there with the TV on me trying to listen to feet steps and shit.
Taxi Cab Confessions with Nickelodeon on the back button. That old cable.
You know
that last button came in handy like
bro. That bitch watching Real Sex with motherfucking Cartoon Network on that one. Fucking Disney XD and shit on the back button.
Nick at Night.
Right.
When they left, I was watching Monsters. Next thing you know, Trish has been out on the corner for 15 years now. Why was I watching that? Like, I couldn't relate. Like, what the hell, bro?
and then when them black boxes came, when they was broken, jailbroken, and all the channels was there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that shit. That's funny.
Wait,
you got
remember
that broken black box?
What was it? That TV channel you had to watch, and you had to watch the shows go by.
Oh, the TV guide.
Yeah. If you missed it, you had to wait until it came back around.
Came right back.
I mean, we used to get a TV guide in the mail.
That's what I was about to say. We used to see it in the newspaper.
Shit, I knew what movie was coming on in 3 days. I got it planned. I'm finna watch this movie Friday.
Look, you highlighted my schedule.
Or get the
you was waiting on that Disney original movie anyway Friday night.
Oh shit!
You knew they were coming out with a new one.
I hit about 13, 14 in that LimeWire. I learned how to use the LimeWire. But I had my grown ass neighbors like, "Hey, you burn
burning CDs?"
I'm like, ain't no way I was burning CDs at 14. They was
caught all kind of viruses fucking with LimeWire. You was still in the clinic fucking with LimeWire.
Download the wrong one and talk about my fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
That woman. Or you get rickrolled.
Hey man, when y'all was a kid, back when it was Halloween, did y'all get the whole costume or just the mask?
Just the mask.
Okay, I ain't alone then.
I got the whole
You grab a sheet from out the closet. There you go.
You got 30 niggas in the hood running around with a Jason mask on.
Nah, I had a whole costume.
That is true.
But you know, ours had like the dressy part looked like little nightgowns though, and then you had like the face was just like plastic, like you see in the movies now. It's just like
that shit crazy.
Yeah,
and
you had the little strap that go, little elastic that would go around the back of your head.
I remember at one point my mama made me go to church on Halloween. Said it was the devil's holiday.
Oh yeah,
you talking about hurt.
Not you had a hallelujah.
Exactly, Steve.
Everybody got all the good candy. You come home with nothing but peppermints. You like this?
And the little strawberry candies.
Which was fire.
Remember, I couldn't watch. I had to sneak and watch certain cartoons.
You had the strawberry candies with the butterscotch.
That was fire.
What they call Werther's? Give me a Werther's original.
I'm fucking Werther's up now, but back then I was like, man, this shit tastes like perfume.
I was picky. Yeah, I was picky. If the old lady started pulling out too many tissues before she got to the candy, I was like, I'm okay.
Nah.
It smelled like perfume. She must have been the Avon lady.
Yellow tastes like perfume.
Some of that
white diamond. White diamond ass.
White diamond and red door. That's they go-tos, boy.
Hey.
With cucumber melon lotion.
I got a Hypnot car on
cherry
Halloween.
blossom body wash. This is one that they melted away.
Yeah, that's the church mother starter kit.
That's crazy.
Church getting caught sleep in church was the worst.
Oh, I ain't doing that. I wasn't playing them games. I was not about to play them games.
I couldn't do it. I was in the choir anyway. I couldn't do it.
Yep.
I learned that one time.
Man, I see that one kid get took out of church and get took around. My church used to have a switch by the door.
You get caught.
Mama grab your hand and grab that switch and go around back. Soon as the kids start hollering, pastor just get louder.
Hallelujah!
I said, anybody hear me?
I didn't go to sleep in church. I did get caught. I had a little girlfriend in the choir with me, but we were sitting next to each other. We had a guest preacher, and I was back there talking and shit. That motherfucker, he turned around, stopped the whole service, and said, "I'm gonna wait till this young man finish having his conversation."
Damn!
In the middle of church, I was like, "Ain't that about a bitch?" Yeah, when they passed that offering plate around for the guest pastor, he ain't getting none of my little change. Yeah.
Right, you ever take money out the offering plate?
No, I ain't never stole.
No, y'all was really playing games at church.
I ain't never stole from God.
No, I ain't never took no money out that motherfucker, but I definitely ain't putting nothing in it. You believe that?
Man, look, all I'm saying.
Mama gave me that $2 to put in there. I put that shit in my pocket. I put my hand over the plate like it was in there. Yeah, this $2 going to the store. Hey, y'all remember them $2 store runs though? What was y'all go-to store run kit? You know what I'm saying?
You get a whole little snack meal for $2
and dessert.
You get 4 chips,
pops, candies, chips.
Yeah,
4 bags of chips,
honey bun.
You get those little chiclets, those the little gums that came in
the 5 in or 4 in the pack. Yeah.
Now later,
that was a nickel right there. Laffy Taffy.
Lucas. Yep.
Hey, we were buying candy like motherfuckers buy Lucy's.
Bro, hey, for real.
Fuck the store. Remember the candy house?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Our candy house had the little Slurpees, the ices, with the
styrofoam
cup.
My candy house, I'm
you
guessing
take
y'all
that
mean
spoon and
candy later.
The candy lady.
Having that
Candy lady.
like it's the last time.
Yep.
We called them cool cups in Texas.
Damn. Now I need to go buy some Kool-Aid so I can make some.
Yeah, we called them cool cups. Go down to the candy later.
I ain't had one of them blue ice probably since the 90s. Shit.
I think same.
Not the Chico sticks. Oh my god.
I remember those.
My mom used to love them.
My grandma used to make me go.
Chico sticks, you ain't love yourself.
But those
We
little
used to
Chico
have
sticks
good.
We used to have a convenience
eat
store
that
that
shit
we
when
could
I
put
was
shit on
younger.
the tab. We put it on our parents' tab.
Listen, bro, our convenience store, they sell chicken in that motherfucker.
Hell no.
These had me in a chokehold.
Mama have a $5 tab fucking with me when she go on Mr. Switch.
Go to the store and get your mama cigarettes with a note.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen.
And then after you go so much, you don't even need to know no more.
Yeah.
You better come back with the change.
Let me get mama regular.
My mama
I had a gas
smoke, but I
station
had
like that
friends
where I
who
used to
mama
get my
did.
stepdad cigarettes from, bro. Like, he told me come pick up that carton.
These candies right here.
Kid walking home.
These ones had me in a chokehold. I would go get some right
Which
now.
candies?
Them peanut butter bars.
Oh, it's not showing it?
The
Shit.
peanut butter balls.
Yeah. With the striped white ones. Them motherfuckers hit.
Black and white ones.
I love those.
The factory that started them candies is here in East Texas, Lufkin, Texas.
I had Boston baked beans.
My mama loved those.
Lemon heads, you know what I'm saying?
Cherry sours.
Yeah.
And mind you, them shits was only 25 cents.
Yes.
In LA,
I was a big honey bun ass girl.
We did a lot of Mexican candy too.
That $2 used to go a long way, bro. Like you get you 2 little quarter juices. Get you
a kid eating oatmeal cream pie.
I just got out of eating oatmeal cream pie. Yeah, and coffee cakes. I always have old ass coffee cakes.
I ain't no old ass oatmeal cream pie. I hated that.
Cream pies are delicious. I go eat one.
They were so good.
Oatmeal cream pie right now. They just took a hold off of me.
I'll fuck an oatmeal cream pie.
Oh my god!
I'm
old
all day long.
You like ginger snaps too, huh?
No, I don't.
Ginger snaps.
Ginger snap.
Nasty motherfucker. Look, Sue got excited.
Oh
shit! I woke you up too. Ginger what?
Hey, listen.
What's those other candies?
You had to get everything in there.
Yeah.
Man, we used to get them candy cigarettes.
The
like we
candy
be smoking
cigarettes?
like a motherfucker.
No. I got some candy cigarettes here. My mom just had a 70s party. I'm gonna go grab the box.
The nerd
ain't no new
was
ones. You better
my
not
thing.
eat them.
Nah, you remember the Pez dispensers, Kiki?
Oh, the fruity.
Oh, I know what you're
fruity
talking about.
tooties.
Candy.
Oh yeah, Tutti Fruities.
But see, the pet
That's
candies reminded me too much of my Flintstone vitamins, so I ain't really fuck with it too much.
Kids at my school, they would eat theirs and then they would break up the chalk and like, oh, you want some candy? They would put them back in the wrapper and like give them to you.
Flintstone vitamins.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the cigarettes. Hold on.
Nerds was my
You got them in
shit.
your house?
I wanted nerds, everything.
Okay.
A bunch of baby
I know they
D's,
still
yo.
make
That's
them
crazy.
motherfuckers, to be honest.
What you say?
Nerds. And then they had y'all know it had like fizz inside. Once you get to it, they were sour.
On which one?
Are they warheads?
What one we talking about?
Warheads. They was warheads.
Warheads.
And it was fizzy in the inside when you got to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
Or
my
the-
shit. I should
or
not
the
have been
pop-
eating that.
The pop sockets that
Pop
we
rocks?
pop in your pop rock. Yeah.
Oh, pot rocks. Okay, the dangerous ass candy. Look at us.
Hey, I don't give a fuck. The best ones to this day is still them sour punch straws, boy. Listen,
All right.
They was
like
too
you know
sweet.
something.
So these not from our era, but I used to get mine off like the ice cream truck.
Mhm.
And what you could do with those ones, like when you got them out the pack, it's like these are just look like white. They look like chalk.
Yeah.
That's how
That's how they look.
Yeah, but
you gotta
ours
tap the pack.
They had red at the top.
Yeah, little red,
ours like you can like
blow the powder
blow
out?
them and then like powder would come out.
You can't do that with that one?
No, it's like
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Who the
Nah,
fuck
that's
knew
because
what
that,
that powder was?
that's
That's
that
when you
motherfucking pack 30 years old.
Yeah.
That's
So,
when you just bite
There's
that
a,
motherfucker down like it's getting shorter.
He said that's because
Right.
condensation got to it.
There's a store in Sacramento that has all these old candies. Like I even picked up some of these.
Did you fuck with the Big League
Chew? Oh yeah,
I remember them.
Big League Big Chew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hubba Bubba. Y'all remember the bubble gum tape? It looked like a tape.
Yeah,
roll. Pull it out.
You remember you used to come out the why am I still big? Stop it.
Why am I still big?
It would come out the pager too.
Oh, the pager?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I got some more stuff I can show.
We get to that. I can't chew gums. I ain't chewed in a long time, but
hey, look, I stay with my shit, man. I ain't gonna hold you, but it ain't that shit. But you know.
Yeah, I used to love Winter Fresh. That was the best one.
Yeah, that was part of my
Fresh, man.
That was my part of my trip to school in the morning. We stopping to grab 2 packs of Winter Fresh every morning on the way to school.
Yeah,
I ain't never had to do that. I used to buy like definitely went to a pack.
And then you know you had to have some extra because motherfuckers be
people gonna ask. You gotta be like this.
You gotta hit that motherfucker. You gotta hit your homeboy like, hold on,
and
bro.
I ain't chewing that one piece. Soon as this motherfucker ain't got no flavor, I'm tossing it.
Yeah,
man,
these ones, these lost flavor within 2 seconds. The fruit stripe gum.
Yeah, that was
they were like chewing paper. Yeah, that's it. Y'all remember King Vitamin? Were y'all big cereal eaters?
Oh, yeah, King Vitamin.
King Vitamin.
If your mama had WIC,
I don't know.
I remember.
Hey, that's how you knew you. That's how you knew you was from the slums.
If your mama had WIC, she had King Vitamins.
King Vitamin.
Yeah,
bro.
Fruity
you ain't had that
it was
Vitamin
like
King cereal, bro. You ain't been nowhere.
It was like Kicks, but better.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, I remember this shit. I do remember this shit.
Yeah, name but $3 a box.
And it's from Quaker
at Walmart.
Name brand. That's name brand.
What's name brand?
Oh shit! Hold on, you can see my location.
That's that.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh shit!
Life is a series of moments and moments.
Yeah. Big bag.
I was a big cereal eater when I was little. I don't now, but
let's see.
Yeah, moms wasn't fucking with like no name brand cereal like that when I was asking for that shit, bro. She wasn't having that shit.
My mom used to always want to get the bag, like the big ass bag.
The big bag.
Resealable bag of cereal.
I can't do this shit by myself. You want to get a body bag of cereal and shit.
A body bag of cereal.
I'm pouring my cereal with an arm in a hand. Like, what are you doing?
Like a bag of flour.
He passed a bag of cereal like
the bowl and scooping it with the bowl.
Scooping it with the bowl. I've never done that.
Man, that's smart.
Scooping it with the bowl.
Where was you back in the day? Damn.
Right.
That's why you didn't waste it, man. Look, waste that cereal. Mom's get on your
Not a logical 8-year-old.
I know you ain't wasting that shit.
Fuck the cereal. You wasn't wasting that milk.
Man, look, I got enough whoopings.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, whoopings. What was y'all parents' go-to weapon?
Whatever they got their hands on.
Bro, it was either a switch, a belt.
Then whatever.
The older I got, it was like an extension cord, a wooden spoon.
The older the bigger.
I got my
swatters.
The closest thing in hand.
Well, yeah, whatever's close by.
Hey,
my grandma though, her weapon of choice was a coffee mug. I swear to God, I swear to God, my grandma was like a fucking AAA pitcher or some shit because the way she could curve that bitch through a fucking door seam and come back and cut and hit your ass was crazy.
I used to tell my grandma, "Hey, you pitch for the Negro League." She'll like a motherfucker.
Nah, bro. My grandma's bed sat right here. The door was like right here, and if you went past a little bit, you was at the bathroom. But she used to cut that bitch through the seam, and it would like curve and hit your ass. So listen, man.
Look, I used to throw so much shit in my neighbor's backyard that could potentially be a whooping weapon.
No way. No way.
That shit was piled up back there, bro.
I remember.
I ain't seen a switch bush since like 2006.
Listen, the one behind my mom's crib, right behind my grandma's house, I went and cut that bitch down with a saw. I had to be like 8. I found a saw in the shit and I cut that
last
bitch
time you hurt me.
I'm not doing this no more.
That bitch grew back like 10 times bigger. I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you ever brought back one too small?
Hey, you go get your own switch, bring back one too small. You go get another one that she braid them together.
Braid them bitches.
My mama couldn't do her to save her life, but she could braid a switch. If my auntie tell me Trent go give me a switch for her sons, I dare her come back with a branch. Goddamn me, I'm dragging that motherfucker. I'm gonna watch this beat.
You dragging that motherfucker in the house. She gonna tear their ass up.
I'm glad I never got the switch shit. I can't relate. But definitely got the belt.
I don't think I ever had to go get a switch, but mom got the belt or her hand.
I ain't seen a switch since 06. Like I said, them bushes don't grow no more.
Hey, nah. I had an aunt, bro. When you getting your ass whooped, you better not make her hit herself.
Oh yeah, did you get more mad?
Oh man, I was a belt grabber, especially when I got.
Oh, you was brave.
You brave as fuck.
I was stupid. Hey,
I remember I reached for the belt one time.
Go ahead. My
I was gonna say I reached for the belt one time. Mom Deuce came through with a fist behind that mom.
Yeah. Yep.
Left
hook.
Not you waking up next day now. Could have just took that whooping.
Get out the shower.
Yeah, you can't go to school today until that bruise go away.
Real life, catch niggas straight out the shower.
All our parents should have been in jail for child abuse.
Listen, even as a mom now, I know Sonny gonna do stuff there to make me, but I just can't imagine like taking no extension cords to my baby. Like, I'm like, what type of slave shit was they on?
Hey,
let it go. You just whooped my ass like I hadn't picked enough cotton for the day.
The problem was you wasn't scared to go to jail for it. They say, call them motherfuckers, and when I get out, I'm gonna beat you again.
Hey, low key, I'm glad you said that because my mother used to have a magnet.
A what?
Magnet, the refrigerator magnet.
She used to have a refrigerator magnet that had emergency services number on there, and she caught me looking at it one day. I'm thinking about calling these motherfuckers, right?
Oh, God,
and she said, "Go ahead, I want you to, because I'm gonna whoop you before they get here. I'm gonna whoop you while they here, and I'm gonna whoop you when they leave, because they ain't taking nothing I gave birth to. I took the magnet off the refrigerator because fuck it.
What's it there for?
There's no way out.
There's no way out. My best bet just to run.
Man.
My mom did a whole lay on a chair and put your arms. You had to lay on a chair.
Oh, wow.
And you had to touch the floor so that you like couldn't jump up while she whooped your ass.
I'll be honest with you though. By the time I was 14, I was taller than my mama.
Yeah,
all right.
I was getting
so when I turned 14, like there wasn't shit she could really do no more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Get boxed.
For real though. Like my mom would be cooking and she'd be whooping my ass with hot spoons and shit when I'm coming there talking shit. Like, and she used to hit me in the shoulder because she knew that was like the most fucked up spot for me and shit. So yeah, you know,
I found out my mama sparred with Mike Tyson. Cause she threw hands like a motherfucker. She had fight motherfucker. I'd always heard stories about my mama fighting growing up back home. Like, hey man, your mama was a fighting motherfucker.
My mama broke
like, you gonna find out one day. Cause I'm growing up being bad. Like, she gonna put them hands on you. And when she started to, shit, they wasn't lying. Mama fought like hell. They don't let you try to block a hit. She swore up and down. You tried to hit her back.
Yep.
On everything. On everything.
You trying to hit me? No.
You do one of these. One of these means you swung on her, bro.
What my mom say? My mom be like, "Oh, really?" I be like, "No."
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
oh, really?
Like I said, I mean, I just grew up in a different time, bro. My mama damn near shot my ass if I did some shit like that. Like, boy, it was a rap.
Get the issue with that. I brought you in this world. I can take you out. I thought it was legal.
Damn, so I was trying to take a nigga
out. Hey, I thought it was legal. Goddamn me! I gotta quit bullshit. Mama gonna have me in the upper room.
The upper room.
Just like they call you and you don't answer.
Huh? Don't say huh.
Don't say huh.
You better say ma'am.
Yes. She don't say nothing. Yes. Don't say yes twice because you gotta go. You gotta go the first time.
You already know what that silence means.
But no,
hand me that water.
Come get her remote that's at the foot of the bed while she in that motherfucker. You lazy motherfucker.
I wasn't gonna tell her she was lazy.
Oh, but
I used to do that shit on purpose though, bro. Room. They used to do that shit just to punk us, bro. I swear to God, they did.
I cussed my mama out so many times. It ain't even funny.
Man,
it was in my room though.
Yeah.
To
yourself.
I be talking again.
Man, I remember a couple years ago. My mama was in the kitchen and she said something to me. I can't remember, but I called her by her first name. I said, "Okay, Monica." And like this, like less than 5 years ago, she stopped what she was doing and turned around, and she said, "You ain't known me long enough to call me by my first name." I just looked at her, and she had that look on her face like I'm finna beat the fuck out you if you ever try me again. I just walked the fuck off.
Yeah, I won't call mine her name.
You ain't known me long enough to call me
to
by
her
my first name.
But I say her name to everybody else.
Oh yeah,
everybody else. I call her by her first name except for her because that's my get back. Even when I'm talking to my siblings, hey, go tell Nicole Nicole wants you.
I got to think about it. I'm like, Mom, I done known you like 25 years now. 26 years.
I ain't known you long enough.
I can't call you Monica yet. Shit.
No, we do it. Like Sandra. Sandra, what you want to eat?
See, mom dudes though, right? Because like I was legit raised by my grandma. You feel me? So like it's an arm running joke with me and my mom's that she low key my sister, right? So like that's our inside joke. So I would call her all the time by like her secondary name. You feel me? You know, a name that I ain't gonna mention because
family name.
Nah, it's a street name, nigga.
Well, damn.
That's a hood name, nigga. So, you know, but that was just always our shit though, man. I always fuck my mama like that, but nah, man. Call my mama by her name, I never do that shit.
Shorty, was your mama a fighter?
Man, her arm's so damn big. It ain't even funny.
Was a fighter. Shorty mama still a fighter.
She's still a fighter. Like growing up, she said, "I'm not about to waste my energy to punish y'all. So y'all gonna sit on this wall with 2 phone books, the big ass phone books that we had, with 2 phone books in our hands, and we had to sit on the wall. And if we couldn't hold the phone books up, we doing mountain climbers on the wall. She's a military person, so she had us doing some." No, I ain't getting in trouble ever since then though. No,
can't do it.
No, I can't do it. I'm never gonna talk back to her. She crazy. One time, me and my brother tried to jump her one day. It was a play fight though. He was like, damn. He tried to jump her one day. She had my brother in the chokehold with her arms and had me in a leg lock underneath. I was like, listen, yo, bro, you weird, cuz I can't do this. Like, tapping
out.
I'm never, ever pressing her. Ever.
Honestly, bro, I can't even remember the first time my mom's actually heard me curse, bro. Like,
I was definitely a kid. They already knew what it was.
It was the last time I cussed around her.
I was definitely a kid the first time. Like, she like picked up on it, but like, I never made that mistake again. I guarantee you that one. She didn't hear me cuss against the law. I was grown as hell.
I remember I called the police one time. Worst mistake I ever made because I didn't know they called back. Like, it wasn't on my mama, right? My auntie and her baby daddy was out there fighting or something, and they was beating the shit out of him. I was trying to get him some help. I was trying to get him some help. They was whooping his ass.
Some help, bro.
Bro, they was beating his ass. And so I went in the house and called 911. I didn't know the address, but I knew how to tell them like where we live. And they called back. And mama answered that phone. Shit, I never dialed 911 again in my life.
That's horrible.
I got my ass whooped. I ain't know they charged for the phone call neither. Oh, she was mad.
Charged for the
phone call?
They charged 911 charges.
Yeah, it was charged.
It goes on your phone. It goes on your phone bill.
Nah, I remember the first time. Like, okay, so I was young as hell. Do you know how we used to have like the collect call commercials and shit?
10, 220?
Yeah. So I did this one day and I called my auntie, right? I called my auntie and she thought like she answered it because she was like, why the fuck is he calling me collect? Like, what the fuck going on? And then when I told her, you know, so like, nah, that's here. You know, I just was calling trying to see what the fuck's going on. She's like, nigga, you know this shit charging me? Like you fucking calling me like this shit free? You could have called me normal, nigga. Like, man, like she cut off into my ass, bro.
They didn't play about them phone bills. Look, I had a little chick that I was talking to, and her family moved to Atlanta. Now, listen, I didn't know nothing about long distance, but we talked every day for hours.
Oh, Lord.
That phone bill, I don't even know how much it was, but she was so goddamn pissed that I was put on punishment. I didn't use the phone no more. I don't even think after that in that house until I bought my own cell phone. And she got in trouble in Atlanta by her pops because we talking every day. And this long distance, Atlanta to LA, every day for hours.
Opposite side of the country, ain't it?
Crazy. Basically.
With them 4 time zones.
Like a motherfucker. And we had it timed up too. Exactly how we was gonna talk to each other. Worst thing I could have did fucking with that lady phone bill.
Yeah. I ran a phone bill up before talking to somebody long distance.
My highest phone bill was $800.
Yep.
Oh, no, I ain't never ran a phone bill.
$800.
That's when texting came out for the first time.
My uncle was so mad when he got the phone bill, because I was on my uncle and my grandma phone line, that he had never talked to me so calm in his life. Like, he sat me down and talked to me and asked, you know, why my phone bill was so high, just explain the shit. And I was scared as fuck. My uncle, we ain't never had no conversation like this. Like, all the bullshit I'd have done, all the trouble I'd have been in, for him to sit me down and just be this calm about this phone bill, I was like, man, I thought my uncle was gonna whoop me. I was scared as hell.
Didn't play about them phone bills, bro.
Hey, yo, see, you talking about phone tag, fool. Hey,
you gotta let it go to collections at that point.
Shit.
Nah, he paid it.
Damn. This is a collect call from
my
way home.
You ain't even gotta accept the call. You just leave that message in that 5 seconds.
Wait, Danny, I'm glad you said that, because
hers was lit.
Ain't no way you gotta move some over.
That was my shit.
Hello.
Oh, wow. Wait, let me see that one. That's the
That's the A7. Oh, what is it? 875, 870.
Oh, that's me.
Put me in the middle.
There she goes.
Y'all making me want to go get my old phone.
Is that the I9? No, that's the i8.
Nah, that's the A70. A70 or A75, one of them.
Wait.
Put it on.
Not the antenna.
Nah, you supposed to change that out and put the light up antenna on there.
I don't think I.
Yeah,
I don't think I got the charger for it.
I had light up antenna and I had a little charm that go on the bottom.
Remember the progressions though, because I started with the church. You had to go to I-50, I-55, I-90, I-95. You was balling because that motherfucker had a color screen, so you saw your Tetris in color. You feel me? And that motherfucker had that little button for the flip. Come on, man, stop playing with the I-95.
I think the last one I had was the I-930, and that was the one that Windows integrated one.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about pagers yet, but no.
You had that one, bro. You was balling.
I got them too.
She was ready for this one.
I was ready. I told y'all I got
you might as well keep her.
Keep her up top.
Just keep her up there. Just keep her.
She was ready for this one.
Lisa, what's my code?
You got 2 pages?
I had 2.
What's my code?
Hey, y'all remember the little thing like that came with music pieces? It looked small like that, and it had little
like this.
squares. And you could put the song inside, and it would play it. Like,
the hip clip. I remember that. Yep, the
hip clip.
Mm-hmm.
Now she know.
She got one. Hold on, she grabbed it.
She got one. You got one. You can
tell the motherfucker who mamas had money.
I got this though.
Oh, not a shuffle. Not a shuffle.
The shuffle.
Ain't no telling what greatness is on it if you plug that in.
Man, listen.
You gotta charge it.
What charger?
It's like
you gotta get that charger from the pawn shop.
Listen, that's the last time I listened to boy bands. And I was there. I had an NSYNC CD. I did. Do y'all remember Ringbacks? Once I had a cell phone, once I was able to get a ring back, girl, what?
Not the Nokia phone.
Yo, ain't no way.
Right. Listen, she got the old Nokia, bro.
Hey, that phone stayed charged up for 2 weeks, goddamn. That never died.
That bitch all day.
I went to my grandma's house and found one of my mom always on. So, it's like over 18. I still thought that I could hit the power button on that shit.
The battery pack.
The razor.
You can use that motherfucker at the trickle charger on your motorcycle.
Man, listen.
Hey, but don't ring back.
Britney Spears.
I
did. I listened to Britney.
I hated calling people.
Oh, Blackberry. Listen,
Okay.
I had one of these.
Oh, I got one of them.
I ain't had a Blackberry. I had a Sidekick though.
Oh, that's the one
that slide up.
I don't have my Sidekick anymore. It was stolen from my locker when I worked at Toys R Us. So
you had money because you kept all your phone. You wasn't trying to send it back for no refund or nothing. She was like, I'm finna keep mine.
Nah, I dropped this one.
That was how I paid for the new one.
Yeah,
right.
I dropped this one in the water at the nail shop, and it would start tweaking. So I used to just love doing that. It started tweaking
like 8 weeks later, though.
Yeah.
You had to remember, like, I did drop it in the water.
Right, like, damn, my phone fucking. I remember one day I was washing clothes and shit, and I forgot I had my phone in my shorts. And I just got undressed in the laundry room type shit, threw all my shit in there. Now I'm looking for my phone and shit for about 20 minutes, and I go back in there, and my shit just floating in the top of the goddamn. I was like, God damn it, bro.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's too much water. Put it in a bag of rice.
Nah, it was a dub, bro. And it had been in there, shit. Like I said, 20 minutes, shit.
That fucking water. You didn't cook the rice. It really floated. The rice floated.
That was done, bro.
Yeah, I was talking about running up phone bills. I never did that, but my friend, his mom moved him and his brother from here to Texas, and we connected through AOL. So that's how we kept in touch. And I talk to him to this day. I can message him right now. So I mean, maybe.
Nah. Wasn't that dial-up internet?
That was dial-up internet. And
you pick up that phone go crazy.
In the middle of talking to him, Mama pick up the phone to make a phone call, and that shit shut off. I'm like,
completely disconnect your shit.
You be so glad when them CDs come in with a trial.
Yeah,
because my mom would never buy the shit. Eventually she did, but at first she would never buy it, and I would just be waiting for the CDs. People would be like, "I got them CDs." I'd be like, "Give it to me."
We went and stole them motherfuckers from Circuit City.
Not stole them.
Yeah. No, I never had none of the cases.
In the mail for free shit.
No, I'm talking about real CDs.
If you waited, they would come.
No, I'm talking about we went and got real CDs. We weren't fucking with that stuff, and we had to go to Circuit City because they had the explicit content CD. It wasn't that bleeped out shit. So
yeah, you go to Walmart, you get the motherfucking, you get the regular John.
I ain't only buying CDs was it.
First CD I remember buying was the little Bow Wow CD because it came with a bandana.
You just don't know.
It came with a white bandana with paw prints on it. And my auntie took my bandana.
I remember that.
First CD I bought was Get Rich or Die Trying.
There was some CD company that you can go through the list.
Columbia,
yeah. You can tell them each one that you wanted, and you wouldn't have to pay anything. Or you're supposed to pay. We didn't pay, whatever.
They used to need a bill for them.
My name, my first and last name. Then I would use my middle name and my last name. Then I would use my grandmother's name. And we had so many CDs. Like it was crazy. And they would come in those. I want to say like the cardboard boxes that like you had to flip them up just to get the CDs out. We had every CD.
My first CD was Britney Spears.
Heavy. Get Rich or Die Trying was the worst CD you ever bought?
I said it was the first CD.
Oh, first. I thought you said worst. That's why I put you in the middle.
Why the fuck I was in the middle?
I'm gonna have to ask you some questions.
I'm gonna say that motherfucker was a classic.
I just listened to it.
That's what I'm saying. I was just listening to that shit, but no, that was definitely the first one I bought. Yeah, no, that was legit like my first real CD I bought like on my own type shit.
It was either that or fucking College Dropout.
Mine was Usher Confession. That was my first CD.
I was still in middle school, so mine was
Crazy
Britney
Sexy
Spears was on
Cool.
par.
Yours
I
was
remember being 12 singing that
Kids,
Confessions album.
Kids
I had
Now,
cheated
29.
Kids Now.
I think mine
all the
was
Now CDs.
I think mine was Black.
The CD player.
Boom like an 808.
I definitely think mine was Crazy Sexy Cool.
Like
or
Fantasy
Fantasy
Cool
by
was
Mariah
album.
Carey.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
I
with
didn't really grow up on like when I was younger. My mom mainly played like R&B and old school stuff, so I didn't even listen to like any rap or hip hop until I was like a little older, and I was mainly like around my uncle, and then it was like Bone Thugs and stuff like that. But I wasn't listening to. Nah, my mom wasn't playing none of that in the house. It was some Mary J. Blige, some
my uncles and my
Boys
cousins
to Men,
exposed me
shit like that.
I will
my
say,
mama
though,
listened to Yolanda Adams and
I was
CeCe
gonna say
Winans.
the same shit.
Yes.
My mama wore Yolanda Adams out, baby.
Hey,
Man,
Yolanda Adams.
Yolanda Adams. Hear that shit playing? You already know.
Soon as she wake up alone in the room, I'll be like, no.
Hey, if Yolanda Adams ain't one of your aunties, then I don't know what to say.
Hey, she ain't one of mine. She gave me a kiss on my cheek in Vegas.
Really?
Well, you really her nephew.
Oh, you like?
And I made her. I said I specifically told her, leave your lipstick on me. I thought I was doing it.
This motherfucker.
Not you
Not to hit the speaker.
Her flirting with Yolanda Adams was crazy.
Hey, Yolanda Adams was bad when I saw her in Vegas.
But so my mom's and they listen to like gospel and soul, 70s shit, like, but so they will always tell me and shit like, nah, don't turn that shit up loud until we ain't home. So I prayed for the days when they wasn't home. Like when they both left the house and the house was mine, and I was able to put the fucking stereo on max, listening to fucking Mini Men and motherfucking like, bruh, like the game and all of that shit, bro. Wasn't nobody home, and the neighbors had to call my moms and shit, and they called the house phone like, Miss Irma said, turn that shit down.
I used to love Sade. I still love Sade. I still throw on Sade to this day. I love them.
I wasn't a whole album type of girl. Even to this day, I've always been my own playlist. So like now, when people like new songs and stuff come out, I really have to like have somebody tell me, or I have to go looking, because I just have my whole same playlist on all the time. So even back in the day, my mom bought me a boom box and blank cassette tapes, and I would listen to the radio and like record my favorite song. So I had all my own like mixtapes for real that I would play.
Man, I think I took it to storage.
So peep though, right? Since you was out here making mixtapes and shit though, right? You ever made a mixtape or a playlist for somebody?
I've made several.
That shit was for me.
I was the go-to person for them.
Look at Lizzie.
I'm ready. I show and tell today.
I definitely had a playlist for, you know what I'm saying, if I was, you know what I'm saying, talking to shorties and shit back then. I had the Sade, the Minnie Riperton, and Pretty Willie and all that shit going on. Pleasure P had the whole playlist vibing.
Minnie Riperton is crazy.
That's outrageous.
A lot of people ain't hip on Pretty Willie though.
I was gonna ask who that is. I'm like, Pretty Ricky? What?
No, Pretty Willie.
Ricky.
Pretty Willie was him.
Pretty Willie sound like a porn star.
His music will turn you into one.
Hey, real talk,
Pretty
bro.
Willie was him.
Used to be sitting on the phone and shit. You got the stereo on 10, nigga. Like, yeah, Shawty, what's going on with you though? Been waiting to talk to you all day.
That is so corny.
Right.
No, Google them real quick.
I got him up on Spotify. Lay your body down, 4 walls, my good thing.
I wasn't making
Man at home.
I wasn't making like sweet shit like that. I was selling that shit. I told you I was.
Yeah, I got so many CDs.
Probably
Like
too young
my
to be
teacher
selling
used to make CDs for me. I have so many like sitting right there in like that old school CD.
Remember the binder?
Thing. Yeah, I have
I
have a binder.
I have a binder in my trunk of my car with CDs.
Yeah, our old music teacher, she used to make CDs for like $3.
That's what I'm
at
talking
school
about.
And shit. You hit her up with the playlist you wanted and shit. She'll make that motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn, where is that?
Freak me, baby. Okay.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think I'll be back.
I made so many CDs.
She either going to get a Walkman or a Discman or
she finna go get a street light. She finna go get a street light.
You think I won't? I got a CD player over here. I mean, yeah. I'll be back.
Lisa said, "I got a street light right here."
She got the Sony Walkman over there.
Walking around with the
I definitely had a cassette player. I used to hate walking to school. That shit used to like skip when you had bumped or something like that.
Don't let you be on the bus trying to listen to. We be on the bus to a football game, hit a bump,
and you hit a bump.
You get the skip, and you trying to hold that motherfucker like this.
Don't have no forget to bring your extra batteries because you gonna put them.
Oh my god!
The max bass on. So that's
I had extra batteries for those, but when I was a kid, once whatever batteries I had on Christmas, once they wore out, I never got fresh batteries in my toys. It's like it was dials and stuff. I never heard again. So even now as a mom, I'd be like, I'm gonna make sure my baby got batteries when these wear out.
You put the batteries in the freezer.
I got like the little light up babies.
But it's all you put the batteries in the freezer though.
Yeah, some of them toys I can't wait till the batteries die. I'll be like, man, never get another pair of batteries again.
No,
I don't think that battery in the freezer actually work.
Nah, I mean you get a couple extra minutes out of them, but they ain't never really like.
You gotta put them in your hand and rub them together like this. That's gonna get you an extra 5 minutes.
Easy bake oven was my shit.
Oh my god!
With them
Easy bake oven was my shit.
I blew my whole grandmother's house power when I was cooking brownies.
Damn.
That light bulb was light bulb.
That light bulb, that's crazy.
The power went out, and then you hear a ding at the
end. My brownies done.
Yo,
some shit that they ain't even want to eat. You know, you be all excited. Mom, try this. And they like, you made that shit with a light bulb.
I'm good, baby.
Man.
Hey, the fake eating though, like they put it in their mouth, but they took it away at the last second.
Man. Damn, I should go tell her now. Like, I know you doing that shit.
You never really tried my brownie, did you?
Don't play me. Now, look, but I'm my mom's nurse now. I'm like, look at me cooking for you now.
Oh damn!
You want to eat when I had that Easy Bake oven, but now you want
to. No, that's when you go back and get the Easy Bake oven.
Oh, listen! I got so childish. Like, hey, you enjoying that? Guess what I made it on?
Y'all ain't never had y'all parents at y'all house and y'all said some of that shit to them. Hey, why you keep going in and out my fridge?
Listen, this is when gaming came.
Was in there. That was in there.
When I started streaming, and I got my first Facebook check, I literally paid my mom utility bills with it on purpose. I said, I'm gonna put some money on your bills. I did it. I said, that's how I paid it. Playing the game. I was grown as hell, but I was so ready for it. At 30, kid and everything. I'm like, I was playing a game. Remember you told me I'd never pay? Get off of that. It ain't gonna never do you no good. Remember you told me?
Sister, right?
I was on the table. Ready for it. She was like, okay, baby, what's your favorite page? Let me see. Okay.
Oh, now.
You want me to watch Sunny while you game? Yeah, I do. Mom, I'm gaming. Like, what?
I'm working.
I remember opening up that refrigerator and looking. And close it and open it back up like something gonna pop up in there. You didn't see the possibility of any meal that Mom Deuce would cook later and have a full meal for you. Like, I don't know where she got this shit from, because with nothing in that refrigerator a while ago when I looked. It was baking soda and Kool-Aid in that motherfucker.
You close that motherfucker like, Lord, please change these situations. 9 times, Lord. Lord, please, you know I'm hungry.
That bologna still sitting there. That bologna still
the bologna with the red strap around it.
With the red strap is the best one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the only bologna, ain't it?
They got that fake shit.
The red ring around it.
No. They got it without the ring. They got it pre-unrung.
That Oscar Mayer don't got no ring. That Oscar Mayer come in a little plastic pack. You take the yellow top off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, these CDs
you can't get me to eat no bologna now, though. At all.
I'll eat it.
Higher level being. Here we go with the shit again.
I like salami. I'll take salami over bologna.
I ain't doing none of that.
I remember back in the
day. Bologna just a rolled out hot dog. Ain't no way you say you don't eat glizzies, but you'll eat some bologna.
I remember back in the day, our hot dog weenies would have a red casing on them. We called them pop weenies.
We call them red hot. Are you talking about the red hots?
Red hots? Spicy
y'all may have called them by different names. I don't remember if they were spicy.
Yeah.
They just had a red casing on them. We call them pop weenies because when you pop them apart, they make that little snap.
What?
I mean, it's some country shit. It's some country shit.
Them red hots was fire.
I ain't never seen that. What?
That's when you thought you was grown, when you didn't want the hot dogs no more. You like, give me one of the hot links.
No, that was typical.
I'm grown now.
That was typical. Like we had
one of them brats over there,
Not your hot dogs had a coat on them.
Level.
But like, I ain't eating hot dogs and hamburgers no more.
No fucking way.
I want a piece of chicken.
Yo. Hey, but remember them fucking 90s barbecues though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When leg quarters used to go crazy in the grocery store.
Woo.
Man. Being that bitch legging a thigh.
I couldn't do it. I can't do that to this day.
Leg quarters be big as fuck on that plate, man.
Man, listen, boy.
What you can't do?
Fighting over who was gonna cook. It was fighting over who was gonna clean it.
I just can't.
Why you put that?
I don't eat the dark meat of chicken.
I don't either.
All that veins and gristle and shit, I don't want.
I can't do it. But no,
I don't like dark
not higher level being. Mind you, I didn't start eating chicken until I was like 11, 12, and that's when I went to live with my aunt. And all them foods ate was chicken every day, some type of chicken.
Nah, for real.
And it was, you gonna eat this chicken or you ain't gonna eat shit. I lived off of peanut butter and jelly forever because I wasn't trying to fuck with no chicken. So they made us eat that shit, and then I couldn't do it. It's too much. I don't know.
We used to rain chicken. We used to rain chicken's neck.
So I seen that done too. And they still run around with that motherfucker hanging. If you let them,
y'all boy go catch that chicken.
Dip it in hot water and take the feathers out.
I ain't never done that. I never had to do that.
Bring his neck to his neck snap.
I ain't that country.
I seen it. You got a grandfather. You see all that bullshit. I seen them slaughter pigs and stuff, shoot him, run in, slice his throat, drop his shit.
Somebody cute tiger like, country boys.
Not cute tiger country boys. That's crazy.
No. I'm very particular about the legs. Like chicken legs, you could have it. My son to eat it. My son to eat it. I'd be like, you can give it to him.
Look, my son.
You know what my chicken leg is? That little drumette from the wing.
Yeah, that's all.
If it ain't a wing,
I don't even eat that part. If it ain't a flat, all flats fried hard.
Drum meat.
I do all flats. I
do the breast because it's enough meat to take away from all the gristle and bone and veins. I could take a nice little piece of meat away from it.
The breast is dry.
The breast is dry.
It's dry as fuck.
No, it's not.
Why is y'all breast dry? Why is y'all breast dry?
Why y'all chicken titties dry?
Why
y'all chicken titties dry?
You better moisturize your titties. Your chicken.
Man, give me that drumstick. Give me that drumstick with the barbecue sandals on. I know
that's not dry because it's literally got gristle bleeding on it right there. Tendons melting on it. You think it ain't moist? It got
bone marrow
on it.
seeping through.
I can't do it.
The veins and stuff. You need a whole calf muscle.
All right, but that that was cooked, that was barbecuing though at them 90s cookouts. That was the closest thing to a king. He was running shit. Okay, everything under control.
At the grill,
that pan over there. Appreciate it.
That is crazy. Hey, nephew, go hand me that right here. Hurry up now, hurry up.
Damn, now you can fuck up something.
Go take that in the house.
Don't slam that door when you go in the house.
Steaks be overcooked.
Definitely don't slam that
Tough
door.
as fuck. They was serving us leather steaks and we ain't even know no better.
We ain't
hot
know
dogs
no
were burnt.
It sounded like y'all.
Those hot dogs were hella burnt.
They're the best one.
Still to this day, if I have a grilled hot dog, I want it burnt.
Yeah, them the best ones.
They ain't burnt. That's just flavor.
Shit, even in my air fryer, my hot dog is going
it's
a little
Cajun
more
style.
Cajun style.
Cajun style is crazy. They do not Cajun.
That's the first thing you learn when you started cooking, when you was fucking stuff up.
This is blackened green beans.
Why y'all lying on my folks like that?
That brings back childhood memories. Scraping that toast bread. That's funny as hell.
Mm-hmm. I was amazed that you could do that. I didn't even care about burning toast no more. I was like, I could just scrape it off.
I don't like the smell of burnt anything, so I can't do it.
I remember one time my brother
over the sink one time.
I remember one time my brother went to go make oodles and noodles in the microwave, which is the most lower price. I never made oodles and noodles in the microwave. Like I always put it on the stove, but he put that shit in the microwave and forgot to put the water in the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
when I tell you that's the worst smell.
Worst smell.
It be in the house forever. Like you be pissed at that person. Like motherfucker.
You
my cousin Derek on the
he done burnt the bowl. The shit just.
My daughter's done that with like the really spicy noodles. So it was like the spice packet, and so it was like burning your eyeballs. Like you had the burnt smell, and then it was just like that. It was in the air.
Yeah, my cousin he put on a pot of noodles with no water, and there was so much smoke in that fucking kitchen.
Man.
And his mama came home earlier than we expected her to. She beat his ass all through that house because he fucked up her good pot too.
Not the good pot.
Oh, not the good pot.
You gotta try to soak that shit over and over to see if you can get it out.
She threw that pot away.
Yeah, you gotta throw that pot away because something else gonna smell burnt.
Mm-hmm.
You cooking it. Yeah,
he got that ass whooping though. I was ready to go home then. I didn't want to stay no more.
Trent like shit.
He all crying. You going home, Trent? Yeah, I already called my mama. Don't go home. My mama already up the street.
Hey, yeah, you know when you at your cousin's house, if they get a whooping, that mess the whole weekend.
Yeah.
You like, I don't even want to be here no more. They
The
get
vibe is
over
off.
here.
You ever heard your siblings get whooped and you start cleaning up? Like, oh shit.
That's why I was a good child. I never listen. I saw my brothers get whoopings and my mom ain't had to worry about me. I got whooped one time. I definitely deserved it. But I only got whooped one time. That's all it took. I never did nothing again. I just got sneaky.
No, all my siblings that are still alive, they're my father's kids. So when I went and stayed with them over there, my daddy never whooped us. He never had to though. We didn't give him a reason to. He just look at you. He was good. He was good at talking to you. He just look at you when you fuck up and shit. Wasn't trying my daddy. I'm not gonna let this man whoop me.
That was my godfather.
No, he didn't. He never had to.
I start talking in church. I had to go sit by him. I'll be.
Just the thought of getting a whooping by my daddy scared us enough. And my dad probably had the biggest bluff game in the world. He probably wasn't gonna whoop us no way, but shit, we wasn't gonna test it.
My mom used to like ground me for like 30 days. That was so much worse. Like I would have much rather had gotten a whooping, got it over with, but she would ground me for like 30 days at a time. My sentencing was 30 days at a time for each offense. I was basically a prisoner. And then it'd be worse than like in the summer because she would like open the blinds and like make me watch my friends play outside.
Oh, damn.
That's a torture tactic.
Hey, you counting them 30 days down on that 30th day, you like, can I get my stuff back?
I'm over here making tick marks on the wall.
You go outside now.
You need
my dad's mom is Hannigan.
Y'all giving Sue flashbacks. Hold on, y'all triggering him. Hold on.
There you go.
Yeah.
I
bought my report card home with a C one time. I immediately started crying before I gave it to her. Immediately. She was like, "What you crying
for?"
You
was going in, huh?
I knew
Just check this out. I knew I got a C, and I was trying to go check the mail, right? And my mama, she let me get out and go check the mail because I knew that report card was in there. And when I come back out that mailbox empty-handed, she had the report card in the car reading that motherfucker. Got my ass whooped for having that seat. I was trying to get to it because I was going to hide and say, Mama, my report card didn't come. The whole time she already had it.
I can't remember being grounded, but I remember writing lines.
Standards. We call them standards.
Standards?
Yeah. You write that same sentence.
I will not do such a. I will, and then you start doing I.
Will.
It's like there are so much worse punishments than whooping kids. Like if you get creative enough, there is so much more you can do than humiliation or whooping. Because them going in for 30 days, that was the worst.
Going in for 30 days.
Going in.
Hey, no, Nicole used. That's how Nicole used to do my baby sister. She gave her prison sentence. I used to sneak my little. Yeah. I used to be trying to sneak her out the house. Like, I'm gonna take her with me because this ain't right. She like doing real time up in that motherfucker. Like swimsuit time. Like.
That time it did not play. And then when my mom got married, she married this guy who was super strict. Like when he would come in and check our beds in the morning, like we had to have tight corners and everything. If the bed wasn't made right, he ripped everything off the bed and make us redo it. Like the fitted sheet, everything.
Out of here with that. You ain't my daddy, no way. I'm gonna tell my daddy on you. No, your daddy can't lose that fight neither.
Right?
Ooh, you can't set your daddy up for failure.
I guess he is my daddy.
Look, for y'all that don't know.
Hey, I will not talk.
Hey, they used to give us that in school too as a punishment. I remember I had 1,000 of them bitches. And I brought them home and made all my siblings get to work.
And they thought they was cute, gonna put it real nice and neat at the top.
Yeah. I would have to do that too. I would have to, if there was one dish that had like was slick, like it had like a little oil on it, I had to wash all the dishes all over again.
Give me 2
I think I actually remember doing that as a class. Because I think I remember the teacher writing a sentence on the board for everybody to write in their books.
Give me 200 lines right now.
We had to do that for the whole cafeteria one time because somebody was acting ass and they made all of us write 2 pages front and back.
Yeah, that front to back was
no joke.
Shit right
there.
When they say front to back,
when you done with I, your hand be cramp.
College rule too.
College
rule.
Yeah. Damn. So,
but you can't do any of that to kids now because parents are gonna complain and they're gonna be like, "You gave my little Johnny carpal tunnel," and they're traumatized, and now they have anxiety, and now they have to go to a therapist, and they have ADHD and ODD and TSS and PTSD.
Hey, but they know how to spell every word in that sentence, though.
But now don't even be teaching cursive. Back in the day, I had to write in cursive, and now they do not teach that in school. So it's like, how these kids supposed to have a signature? Like, we were taught signature, like to do that. They do not teach cursive now.
I don't know about in other states, but in our state, it's still part of our curriculum.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Because I think we had to learn it in third or fourth grade.
Third grade.
We started. Third. Yep.
It was so bad I had to reteach myself how to write print because I couldn't pick up my pen to write. So I was just like, fuck, everything just gonna be looking together. Fuck this shit.
I think my handwriting now is a mixture between cursive and print. Even my teacher said you have a certain slant to your words, and it looks like it's cursive, but it's not.
Yeah.
I write in all caps.
Yeah, fuck cursive. I ain't like
I used to write in all caps. Yeah,
but I do that.
Crazy.
No. So that's a military thing because your reports had to be able to be legible. So they didn't care about none of that lowercase. It's all caps. We better be able to read every word on this.
That's wow.
And your signature can't be, you wrote in your signature in cursive, but you couldn't have that fancy little wiggly shit at the end that trail off into some bullshit. Your whole name has to be legible when you see it. It's called a payroll signature.
I like to end mine with a little heart.
Oh shit! You ain't putting that on
there. So we talked about the punishments we had as kids. So are y'all whooping y'all kids today?
No.
I don't have to.
I don't have to.
If I have to, I will. I'll pop her, but I don't have to.
I'll never put my hands on
my pop kids. A pop is different. I'm not saying that's like a whooping or anything.
I ain't getting no switch. I'm not gonna pull out no belt on her.
I don't need.
Have I popped up with a belt before? Yes, but no. I'll find other things to do.
I'm not exerting violence against my children. I'm sorry.
I got girls, man. I can raise my voice to a certain level, and it's enough for them. Like, you'll think I hit their ass, and it was like, nah. My son, he didn't got socked in the chest a couple of times as he got older, but that ain't not no real whooping. Just gotta know it's still some power behind this motherfucker.
Heavy. I think we heard that one too.
Mm-hmm. He ain't even paying attention.
He not. When was the last time Heavy talked?
When the last time
he chewing the shit out that bubble gum.
Hit away, got some hubba bubba and shit.
Man, like it's got to be extreme case for me to whoop my kids, man. Like to this point, like I'm to the point with my kids now where like if I talk to them, you know what I mean, like in a very serious tone to the point to where they know like, all right, daddy not bullshitting. Like that's enough. Like my son is crying for me telling him like, bro, you know better. You know what I mean? So
I'll never say never.
I got to,
my son not 13 yet, 15, you know, and then I think about like the stuff that kids are doing now versus when I was younger and the fear and what he's access to. So I can't say I won't never want to have kids, Sonny. I can't say that. But however, right now, no, me raising my voice, he'll be like, oh my God. Like if I raise my voice at him, he's hurt right now. But I just was very stern with him. I don't like when you see somebody like really tearing into a little 3-year-old or something. It's like they don't know. So I'm still at teaching stage. Like Sonny hasn't done anything where I felt like he was intentionally doing it out of, you know, rebellion.
They haven't learned how to manipulate.
I'm like, when my son do something right now at 5 and he has no idea the extent, you know what I'm saying? I might be angry, but I'm not gonna whoop him like because he did it at 5. So I always like people be like, pop him, and I'm like, or I could just talk to him and explain to him why mommy's a little upset and how dangerous it was first. And if he repeats it, then I can pop the hell out of it. But I don't know why our parents got this whole like whoop them shit, because it didn't work. Once we got out the house, some of us did shit just because they whooped the hell out of us, and you couldn't whoop me no more. So
it was that old Bible verse. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
You know, and you know how I see it is that the rod doesn't necessarily have to be anything physical. I'm like, for the most part, y'all not taking most of those Bible stories literally anyway, but y'all taking that one literally.
Yeah.
But okay, the rod can be disciplined in a different way. Like it doesn't have to be you literally beating the shit out of your kids. Some people are just so angry that like fighting at little people is just crazy to me. Like you are fighting one of the most helpless populations in the world. Like make it make sense. Why are you fighting small children?
Right. I said I've popped my daughter probably 2 times before. 3 would be a stretch, but then I looked at it as taking my mother's approach, and then like I mentioned my father earlier, taking his approach, just talking to you, that stern look, maybe raising my voice a little bit, and that gets me by just fine. If my daughter knew that I plan on never whooping her again, she'd probably take advantage of it, because I don't ever plan on having to whoop her again. But I just talk to her, let her know what she done wrong, take something from her, a toy or something.
I think
you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it back. You know, you'll get it back in a couple days or whatever, and then we good. But my child is, for the most part, with me, she's well behaved. I don't see an issue or a reason to have to discipline her. Even when she gets in trouble at school and they send a note home, I always make sure I listen to her side of the story as well. Because she's very honest with me too, and she's not gonna lie. I'm just not gonna punish her for anything.
Though, with us, how we was raised, and then how we are with our kids, because we actually communicate and see the value. So, like for me, if I tell my kids no, I never just leave it at a no, or just because I said so. It's always a reason, and they have the right to know the reasoning behind it. I never just say no, you can't do this, and that's because I said so. It's always I'm gonna explain to you why.
Yeah.
And
sometimes I don't offer an explanation. Like if I genuinely just don't feel like it, I let my kids know that no is also a complete sentence. It's not just because I said so, but it's also a complete sentence, and I don't have to explain that to you. They understand that. In the flip side of when it comes to things like consent, we're talking about consent. So it's like, hey, can I have a hug? I just say no. Sometimes I'm touched out and I don't want to be touched at that moment. And so I don't have to explain that to you. If I say no, it's a no. I don't have to explain everything.
But Mama, why? It go both ways.
It absolutely goes both ways. So, like if I come home and I'm like, hey, can I have a hug, guys? And they like, no, I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep it moving.
That hurts your feelings. That hurts your heart.
Not really. Oh, not really.
Because I do that with Sonny.
When I want to hug for my baby and she tell me no.
Don't make him hug people. I always been like that. Like I had to have a talk with Sonny's dad. Like don't stuff that you did when you was a kid. Don't make him hug Uncle so and so. Do not make him hug Auntie so and so. Because if we have a child who always is open to hug, you need to pay more attention to when he start not wanting to hug him.
Yeah.
Versus you saying go hug him. What's wrong? No, think of the what's wrong. Like if your child running and he hi everybody, all of a sudden he ain't saying hi to Uncle so and so. We finna start licking at Uncle so I don't care who Uncle it is.
Hey, I'm never gonna
make my daughter hug somebody.
Yeah, my son has said no to older people, and I have went over to the older person let him warm up, or just not right now, but he's like that because I'm not gonna make mine.
Well, I tell him, hey, she don't fuck with you.
I'm like,
when you walk into somewhere, you make sure you speak, you say hi to everybody, but you ain't got to hug.
Oh yeah.
My grandma
now stopped asking my son. My son, I'm like, I had to go to the parent. I'm like, why you don't want to hug grandma? And I know he ain't been around her for her to do nothing. He like, I don't know, she older. I'm like, you scared you gonna hurt her or something like that? But my grandma was like, don't make him hug me. He already because you're not getting no hug. Like, don't even hurt your own feelings no more.
My little one, she always be asking for a hug, and I always give her one, even when I'm all touched out. Because I also have an older daughter and she ain't hugging like that all the time. And I be like, I remember when she was a hugger too. That's got a time frame on that motherfucker. So when baby girl want to hug, I be like, come on in, bring it in.
My daughter's never been super affectionate. Like she's not a big hugger. Or she want to give kids. She's always been like that. Like she just don't be fucking with people like that. And sometimes she don't want to fuck with me like that. I'm okay with that. I had to become okay with that.
I laugh when my kids don't want to fuck with me.
But my son, he is super affectionate. Like that's when I had to tell you sometimes be like, no, I don't want to hug. I don't want to hug right now. Literally, I would rather anything else but a hug.
That's when I get like a friend with. I be like, bruh, you bored? You want to do something? You done hug me every hour now. What's that? You want to tell me something? I'll be like, you want to hug?
Hug? You want to hug?
You about to get the church hug on the side, like.
No, that's that friend.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Mush him in the head. All right, now.
I saw this tweet about somebody said, when you go into somebody's house, you got to speak and you got to hug people, right? Somebody was like, I'm not making my kids do that. Like if they don't want to speak to you, then they don't have to. I'm like, bullshit. You at least have to speak. If you're going into their house, you have to speak.
Yeah,
you don't gotta hug them, but speak.
Yeah, those are two different things. Hugging, physical contact, and being respectful and speaking when you enter a room, especially a kid. Nah, you don't.
Yeah,
those two different lessons right there, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, if they don't want to speak to you, they don't have to. Well, you can walk your ass right back up out my house.
You can walk in my house and don't speak.
That motherfucker ain't gotta
speak. And your little demon can get out.
Hey,
he ain't gotta be here either.
You don't want to make him speak. Leave that little motherfucker on the porch.
Yeah, or at home.
And don't touch nothing.
He got to use the bathroom. Can you tell me where it's at?
Down the street at the Quick Trip.
Oh, y'all speaking now?
At the Quick Trip is crazy.
Oh, he holding his little wee wee. Y'all talking now? Look at y'all saying hi.
I couldn't imagine walking in somebody's house and not speaking.
Exactly.
Because you do that in the corporate world. Like that's why these kids now can't even keep a job. They so ignorant even at work. You're not walking in your job. speaking, not saying hi. You're not going to no corporate office. Like you're shaking hands. Hello, how you doing? Like this is beyond you not want to talk to Auntie Susie. Like
I mean, like
life application.
Definitely don't talk to some of them people. They be like, "Good morning."
Yo,
I get my fuck yous out before I walk in the building.
Yeah, some of them that do get ahead now. Like
that's facts.
I know Lynette in there. Fuck her.
Lynette is always a fuck you. A Lynette.
Hey man.
Only Lynette I ever fucked with was Desperate Housewives.
I would get snatched up if I didn't speak to somebody. If I walked in their house, it's like, little girl,
you can't speak.
Hey, shit, we couldn't even call people by their name without putting a handle on it, whether it was their first or last name. If you didn't put
like last time they be like, last time I checked, you don't pay no bills in here, and I ain't sleep with you last night, so you better speak.
I ain't sleep with you last night. Been said for a long time. I ain't sleep with you last night. You can speak. I spoke if you would have. I mean, damn.
Stupid.
You play so much.
You ain't say nothing, Miss Barbara.
Miss Barbara.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like being. I was made to take naps at my aunt's house, not my mom's house, which I think made it worse. Because it was like every time we went to my aunt's house, I just knew it was a certain. I should ask them now, like, what did y'all do at 2:00 when y'all made us go to fuck to sleep every day at the same time? It was like nap time. All the cousins upstairs, just everybody got a fake sleep for an hour. And I don't care if you go to sleep, but lay up there for an hour. Like, so what the fuck is you doing this for? What the fuck y'all doing at 2:00? You don't even care that I really get a rest for my brain, as long as I ain't downstairs for an hour. I need to ask them, like, what y'all doing drugs or some shit?
What y'all doing drugs?
Taking a nap. How many of y'all play house with y'all cousins?
We play house. We play school.
Yes, I played school a lot. School and church. We play church.
We never played church, but we
went to enough church. We wasn't trying to play no church, bro.
Do y'all still keep in touch with your childhood best friends?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two. I got 2.
We were 4 years old. I talked to earlier today.
Yeah, I think I have a few. There's some really good people. Like, we don't even those are the friends, like, you don't even have to talk to them every day. It's just kind of picks up where you left off. Like my friend, I've known her since the 3rd grade. She I think the last time I really talked to her was like on my birthday, or even a little bit before that, maybe Christmas. But she messaged me on Snapchat today and we're just like, "Hey girl, how you doing?" You know, it just clicks. That's my girl. What was y'all wearing back in middle school? I had bell bottoms with my my Spice Girl shoes, the platform shoes.
Okay, you was a cool girl. I had this. My mama made me wear the swishy sweatsuits, the ones that made noise when you walk. Like,
no fucking way, bro.
And they was in all kind of colors, and her ass found the outlet that had them like all the colors. And she came home like I was finna be so excited, and I was like, they finna talk about me like a mother. No way, I got a turquoise, purple.
It was like, we hear Kiki coming.
Swishy suit. And I was always chunky, so it's like I'm definitely swishing my ass down the hallway. Like,
and we hear Kiki coming.
The tracksuit, I had tracksuit in every color. It was stupid.
Sound like a scary movie.
Now I think about it, I'm like, your ass ain't just want to iron. Got me wearing tracksuits every day and shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. Like, so this is how you definitely tell it's a different era, because I was rocking fucking Adidas, Red Monkeys, Avizu jeans, like That was the shit.
Damn, how much younger are you than me, Heavy? Because that was in high school for me.
No, yeah, that's high school for me.
I mean, well, for me, I mean, it carried over because I mean that shit started like 8th grade and it carried into high school. So,
but I do remember them, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah,
I remember working my first job to save up for them Evisu jeans. You couldn't tell me nothing.
I had like 3 pair of them bitches. The one with the big ass Evisu across the back of the pants and shit, and then the one that had all the different colorful ones and shit on there, all stitched in
on the pocket.
No, I had the ones with the pockets. And it was the ones that had them like
that
all
went
over.
Down the leg.
Yeah, went all the way down the leg type shit.
I was looking at them, thinking about them ugly ass jeans now. Like you really can. Well, we only wore white tees, really. So
yeah, we only wore t-shirts, bro. So it was like a
tall tees.
You wore a red tee.
When the t-shirt go down to the knees.
Yep, in my white tee.
Yep.
I had the AV backpack. You know what I'm saying? Like
basketball shorts under the jeans, because you never know when a game gonna jump off.
Ball is life.
Never knew when it was gonna be
2 pair of pants.
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, bro. Let's be real though. We was living like hobos at that point in time, bro.
Hey, bro. I saw a picture of myself back from then. I was like, I look stupid in the motherfucker.
Stupid as hell, bro.
Allen Iverson had y'all wearing the headbands, them thick ass head
with the do-rag.
And it had, remember the ones on the wrist? It was like the little headband joints that matched the wrist.
It's the wristband.
Hey, tell the truth. The headband was for if your edge up got fucked
and
up.
And it said A1 on it and shit.
Hey, it didn't even matter about the edge up for real, because as soon as you got that fresh cut, you put your fucking do-rag on. I had a do-rag to match every outfit.
Real.
I'll be like you in here.
I started to put my purple one on for the LSU, but fuck
I will say though, man, like at some point I transitioned out of the do-rags into just wearing fitteds nonstop.
Yeah,
but it had to be the fitteds. Like it wasn't like I got a snapback on right now, and that's all I wear now is snapbacks. But it had to be the actual fitted all around 7.5. You know what I'm talking about? Yep.
59.50. 7.5. Yeah, I wish, bro.
You had to get yours custom made.
My shit was an 8, bro.
My shit was an 8. It was definitely an 8.
Grab that 8, boy.
Hey, it was definitely an 8.
I mean, lids and shit like, damn, y'all ain't got this bitch in the 8. Nah, we can order it up. Man, fuck it, man. Nah, let me go ahead and get the red socks, the black and white, man. Damn.
Your daughter calls you old Mike. Hey, tell her you just a little seasoned.
Man, I'm trying to
speaking of old clothes, y'all remember Sean John when it came
out? Of course, when he had the
remember when Fat Farm came out?
That shit.
Come on,
the Sean John velour suits, bro.
When Russell Simmons and his whole family started coming out with shit with Baby Fat Farm.
I had that shit too.
All that shit.
And the little girls with the baby fat coats with the fur on the jacket. You
know,
what was those
shoes? What was those shoes?
Russell Simmons had the ice creams.
Oh yeah, ice creams used to go crazy.
Which one? Trent, the jellies?
No,
I still got some
I can't think of the brand name of them girl shoes. They was the candies, pastries. That's it.
Oh
yeah,
that was Russell Simmons and them daughters.
That was Russell and them. They all like came out with
that was Rev Run's daughters.
Oh yeah, one of them people.
Rev Run.
It's a different. It was Angela and them.
Yeah,
Angela and them.
What's her sister name?
I don't know. I only know Angela. She was the cute one.
Vanessa. Yeah.
Vanessa.
Yeah, Angela fine as shit.
Man.
The body on that.
She look goofy to me, but she got a nice body.
Okay.
But that's cool. Shout out to Gotti.
Okay. Okay.
She said shout out to Gotti.
Shout out to Gotti.
He gonna do her so dirty.
He ain't do his confession. But at least he ain't do his confession anonymous. He put that shit in the song.
Right.
Right. He know who wanted to take her out on a date.
We know who wouldn't take you out on a date too. They kind of just.
I don't know who it was. Who was it?
The person who asked you, "Did you ever find out today?"
Fucking weak.
You remember back in the day, like all the music videos and stuff, none of the girls had titties or ass.
But it wasn't nobody complaining then, though.
No,
they were fine as shit. That was beautiful.
Yeah, nobody was complaining. When I tell you no titties, and like the way my uncles and them used to go crazy over A. Marie.
Oh my God.
She's up and down.
That woman is beautiful.
And she is up and down. It's like she didn't need all her ass, and it was face card serving. Okay.
I went crazy over Toni Braxton.
Legs. Back in the day, men loved legs. They be like, "Ooh, girl, them set of legs
video?
On you."
I don't know. Where is that video at? I put it in the disco.
No, one of the finest women with no body, Maya.
Yes. And I was going to say that when he made his comment, me and my sister were jamming to Case of the X one day.
Oh, I know that dance.
We waited till we was done, and my nieces was like, "Who is that?" And we felt so old because it really was our mom. You can see a mom and auntie jamming to like the old songs. We realized it was us, and our kids was like, "What is this?"
Oh bro, Nia Long used to be a motherfucker.
Oh my God,
man.
Nia Long still. What you mean? When I see her, I'm like,
my sisters and I will be in the living room learning Aaliyah's dances. Are You That Somebody?
Oh, that was my baby.
I definitely had a girls dance group when I was younger. I was in drill team. Yeah.
I'll still bust out doing Aaliyah's dances. I don't care.
I don't know how to show this video, Lisa.
Share your screen and then probably the tab.
How you show your let me pick.
Allie. Oh my baby. Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray, but
Janet. Nia. Megan.
Oh, they love to.
Play it again.
Play it again.
Look at the body. Look at the body.
Listen, it was the face. The face card could not decline because they wasn't using a lot of makeup. Now, you know, these girls taking 2 hours.
Nobody got on lashes.
On makeup.
All naturals.
Lashes were special occasion things. Yeah.
Goes back to the previous conversation we had about that natural look.
Our background is.
Huh?
It's not creepy. Has anybody like why?
I was wondering. I thought as soon as I put it up there, y'all gonna be like, "What?" Bye.
He fucking it up.
He definitely was.
That nigga hit the can, but ain't hit the mic. It's a combo pack.
Yeah. Back in the day was nice.
Back in the days was really nice. I miss it a lot. If I can go back, I would. I always say I would always go back to middle school. I had the best time in school at that time. So yeah, I would go back. I would go have more fun because I was in the house and then I was at home and I didn't do
bored in the house nothing. And I'm in the house bored.
Yeah. That's how I was introduced to The Sims.
Hey, don't parties back then.
Piggy,
crazy
wait, I got more stuff.
I was playing The Sims from Sims 1. When I played GTA, listen, I used to play GTA on PlayStation 1 when it was an overhead. Anybody play GTA when it was overhead?
Yeah,
I played it once. I played GTA
and you could just see the bullets coming out.
I used to hate that.
I got it.
I'm quick on it. Like, get me off of here.
Yeah, not DS.
That's crazy.
Not DS.
Not the
okay, I still got one too. Mine red.
Let me open it for y'all.
Bam.
Yeah.
I'm playing on that tiny ass screen. Or
I swear to God, bro.
On this one.
I have both of them.
That's the Game Boy Color I had too.
Then my grandma has. I played The Sims Herbs and some other shit on there, like
Herbs.
I used to have a screen attachment for my shit. Oh damn! You still got the box for Emerald. That's crazy.
I still got I got.
I wish I knew where my Pokemon card binder was.
I know where mine is right now. It's
okay.
So
damn. Mario okay, Time Vault.
I told you.
I wish I had a time machine.
And then hold on, I know we about to wrap up, but this is like seriously old school.
Damn.
Dude, like this.
Damn.
And you had to line them up perfectly, or else you cut somebody's head off.
That's crazy.
And then my mama got me this. So I had one. When they first come out.
Wow.
She just got this for me. So yeah, I'm not opening.
They brought them. Yeah, they brought them back. That and the Tamagotchi.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My mom used to have like 5 on a keychain one day.
It died 7 times in the same day. She said, "Dad, I don't know what to do."
And then you guys remember these?
I don't know that.
Hell no.
What the hell is those?
These are Pogs. Y'all don't nobody remember Pogs?
What you do with those?
So you have a stack of these, right? And then you would use your slammers, and then you would
Oh, I do remember.
I remember that.
You would drop it on it, and then whichever ones became face up, you get to take those from your friends.
Yep.
Oh,
I remember it, but I never played it.
I have hella those. And then we used to make these God's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And then these.
You can keep everything, bro.
Don't she?
I told you, I put it in the chat. I was like, I made an accidental time capsule thing because like it was in the
I remember that with the toothpicks in art class, and I definitely did GIMP. We called it GIMP. And the most popular person in school was the one who could start GIMP off. Nobody could start the GIMP off. Like, who could start it off? But I could finish it.
Make them all the time. It was an accidental. I just had it in a jar.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So yeah.
Don't show your man that. He gonna let her bring it up. You just hold on to the past.
But like Steve said, I could be sitting on some money, you know.
You are.
The Pokemon cards. You definitely could be with Pokemon cards.
You are sitting on money.
Pokemon cards has become huge again, especially the ones from the back in the day.
Yeah. So
I got a friend that's
mine.
in buying, selling, and trading Pokemon cards, and I'm talking about cards that are worth 4 or 5 figures.
I got mine off Facebook Marketplace not too long ago, and then I when I put them in my binder, my sleeve thing, I made sure I had on some gloves. Excuse me, but my brother has some from way back then.
Yeah, my grandma about to sell her house this year. I can't wait to go through her shit.
Barbies from when I was younger. Like
Steve, I can make one of those right now.
Like I was first
I have
born.
one.
Make what?
My grandma used to get me a holiday Barbie from the time I was born. So I have all of them up until I was 17.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you rich.
That little
super rich.
that little finger thing with the paper. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or you like pick a color, pick a number.
Oh, did y'all play MASH?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that shit. I played that some years.
I knew I was getting married to, what kind of house I was gonna live in, what kind of car I was gonna drive, how many kids I had. None of that worked out. So
Fuck MASH. Look, now we mad.
We got in trouble one time. They found our MASH game, and they was like, "Do you even know what this means? Do you know what sex is?" Like, nah. Not really. Not really.
Remember those
just trying to see if I live in a shack.
Like those rubber band type things that the kids would wear on their wrists, and they're like, you don't know what that color really means. That means that you do this, that, and the other.
I remember when they made an announcement in school that we couldn't wear them anymore. They were saying like if a boy pop it on your wrist or something like that. Hey,
haters.
What? Who was it that came out with the snow? Who was it that came out with the snowman shit? And they made an announcement in school that the guys couldn't wear the snowman t-shirts no more.
That was Jeezy shit.
Jeezy came out with that shit, and all the young boys was walking around with snowman shirts on. And I remember the principal making an announcement like, "You young fellas don't know what that mean."
They was
like,
banned at my school.
I won't have it. And
when did y'all suddenly get the Christmas spirit all year round?
What the fuck it meant? Right?
They was banned at my school. You couldn't wear them, or they would send you home.
Listen,
or you better have another shirt to wear. My school even banned red and blue t-shirts. You couldn't wear a solid red or blue t-shirt.
They couldn't ban that shit, nigga. Our school colors was red and black. Shit.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Good times.
Definitely some good times.
Good times, guys.
Very much.
Woo! What y'all old ass doing this week?
I gotta work for the next 2 days.
We got it back in the day. Couldn't have been one of your ass in your old today.
One of them age. You just hope to live to be my age.
Man. Not much. I've started my spring cleaning, so that's what I'll be doing.
I need to assist. Oh.
Nothing. That's where my old candy went.
No, it's Pokemon.
My old chicken nugget.
Pokemon
about
Gold,
to find something to
Red,
eat
Silver, Green.
Rest. Gotta work next 2 days.
We'll have to have a 2.0 of this so we can talk like
yeah, it's more to talk about.
Like old like my pets, like childhood pets and shit.
Childhood memories, things that we used to do on like our Sundays and stuff like that.
We played Catch a Girl, Freak a Girl.
I go get it.
I got to a certain age, I slid out and do that shit. Look at
if you know, you know.
You made yourself big on that one. I hate it.
Hey, y'all know he's easy.
I'm the fastest motherfucker outside, goddamn me.
He out there practicing and shit. My trick running back and forth like that.
I said barefoot.
Yeah, it's a lot more we could talk about.
How much I wanted Heelys. I was obsessed with getting Heelys. I don't know why. I couldn't skate, so what the fuck did I need my sneaker to have a wheel on it that might pop out and kill my ass? I wanted Heelys so bad though.
Yeah,
but we appreciate y'all.
For chilling with us. We definitely appreciate everybody coming.
Yeah, we're a little tired from last night, so we could definitely part 2 this.
And Bible study ran late.
Dragon Dance today.
And if y'all missed Bible study last night, go check out the YouTube page. Subscribe to our pages for limited time only.
I definitely published it on my Twitch this morning. So.
My shit definitely was deleted last night. We had a time last night.
Mine was switched to subscribers. So if you aren't a subscriber, then
hey, low key, I gotta go and tell you. I was talking to Tia earlier, and she missed your moment. And so she was like, "It ain't on your Twitch." I was like, "I'm finna publish it. I'll publish it." She gave me the exact timestamp in like 5 minutes. I'm like, "God damn, you move quick, don't you?"
Not the ASMR heard it.
I said, "Yeah, he was preaching." She said, "Why everybody camera off?" I said, "Because he preaching."
I told you. I was like,
getting hot in her.
Hey, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't know. That was a Low-Key King, not King Low-Key.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Lover just come on. Okay,
hey
we jamming.
Hey lover.
Okay.
Okay. You ready now, Trent?
And then I'm gonna throw the video up. Outro. Well, he wrote it down this time. What
happened?
Heavy.
What up, though? Well, I'm waiting on him to raid out. Like, you know, I'm chilling.
You were supposed to say the thing.
Countdown done.
Oh, man, listen, I'm waiting. You know, we here. But in the meantime, in between time, life is a series of moments, and moments pass, so make them last each and every day, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. All right? Peace.
Peace.
Peace.